ọmọléèwé ọlọ́kadà àgbẹ̀ tó ń roko. ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè dé ilẹ̀ lérí tiwa ilẹ̀ Oòduà. ẹ̀yin lọ́balọ́ba wa ká pe àjọ tó ní ìrònú wálé. tèmi jùwọ́ ìwọ òtómi tó ń bẹ láàrin wa ìyẹn supremacy. ṣìṣì ayé lọ́mọ ayé la ó fi sílẹ̀ sí. bẹ́ẹ̀ni àwọn ọmọ wa jáde léèwé kò máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún wọn ní federal. ọmọ Oòduà ká ronú. ó máa ṣe thank you. a ní ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká gba òmìnira. ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho. àjò lè dàbí ilé o ká padà sílé wa.
gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà tilẹ̀ tó kọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho. òmìnira tilẹ̀ Oòduà ṣe yẹn làwọn
ó ṣe dáadáa.
òmìnira tilẹ̀ Oòduà ṣe yẹn làwọn fẹ́.
ó má ṣe. Fúlàní pa wá wọ́n ń jí wa láyà gbé. Fúlàní pa wá wọ́n ń jí wa lọ́kọ̀ gbé. a ò lè rìn a ò lè dàgbò bí a ṣe ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. ilẹ̀ wa ti dilẹ̀ jàǹdùkú fáwọn Fúlàní. bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn gómìnà wa wọ́n fi wá ta tẹ́tẹ́. nítorí ipò ilé ayé ẹsẹ̀ mẹ́fà ayé bá ń sá. nítorí àwọn ọmọ wọn wọ́n ń bẹ l'Amẹ́ríkà, wọ́n ń bẹ ní Jámánì, wọ́n ń bẹ nílùú London. bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó ṣe ọ̀gá mi ló sókè. wọn ò mọ ìtú tí bàbá wọn ń pa ní Nàìjíríà. àwọn tí a dìbò fún nílé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin kọ́. ó máa ṣe. àfihàn jẹ́ oyè àwòdì ẹ ò tẹ̀lé gbàdìyẹ. àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣéun lẹ́ ń palẹ̀kùn. ẹ tó fún wọn níṣẹ́ ó di dandan kẹrùn wọn. torí náà ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho. ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Adéyẹmọ. àdìmọ̀ṣe kọ lórí ibẹ̀.
gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà tilẹ̀ tó kọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho. òmìnira tilẹ̀ Oòduà ṣe yẹn làwọn fẹ́. òmìnira tilẹ̀ Oòduà ṣe yẹn làwọn fẹ́.
ìfẹ́ ló ṣe kókó. all right ó yá kárẹ̀lẹ̀ ilé bàbá mi. Gani Adams akọni olóríire. Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò tilẹ̀ Yorùbá pátápátá worldwide. ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho. ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ kó lè dára. ilẹ̀ bàbá wa ò ní bàjẹ́ o lákòókò yìí. orílẹ̀ jẹ́ fọmọ Oòduà nílé lóko. ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ kó lè dára. ilẹ̀ Oòduà ò ní bàjẹ́.
gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà tilẹ̀ tó kọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀. òmìnira tilẹ̀ Oòduà ṣe yẹn làwọn.
gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀. mo kí gbogbo apá káàbọ̀ sórí ètò lálẹ́ ètò ní.
làwa fẹ́.
Another dimension ló tún ti gbòde lálẹ́ ètò ní sẹ́. mo nílẹ̀ Oòduà yìí àjọ máa débẹ̀ ni o. Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun.
èkó ní bàjẹ́ o lọ́lá Ọlọ́run.
Koiki Media The White Lion ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun.
lọ́lá wájú lókè. èyí tí onídàrúró ilẹ̀.
bàbá àròpọ̀rẹ́ àyọkúrò omi ẹ kú ohun bàbá.
ló ní bàjẹ́ o lọ́lá Elédùmarè.
Lady B àwọn ti ìta lónìí ẹ ṣeun ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun.
ilẹ̀ Oòduà ní.
ọmọ ọba l'Amẹ́ríkà akínyìn o ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀.
wàrà ò ní bàjẹ́ ilẹ̀ Oòduà ní.
òṣàtọ́lá mọ́rẹ́mí àsìkò tiwa akínyìn ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun.
ilẹ̀ Oòduà ní.
gbogbo ẹ̀yin tá a rántí àtẹ̀yin tá a rántí orúkọ yín akí gbogbo yín ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. òmìnira ilẹ̀ Oòduà ńlá fẹ́.
dárúgbó ilẹ̀ Oòduà ní sẹ́yìn.
ó ta ni pé ká máa rí leléyìí.
ogun oníbà.
ní gbogbo àwọn olórin wa kó gbóhùn sókè kan sọ̀rọ̀ sókè jọ. Mọ̀súrù ló kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè láàrin wọn.
lọ́balọ́ba pátá ẹ má ṣe fàṣùbíyè.
lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba ó dá ẹ má tí ì jẹ́ kí n bẹ̀.
ẹ̀yin gómìnà wa ẹgbẹ́.
ẹ̀gbọ́n wa Yínká Ayéfẹ́lẹ́ àwọn náà tún sọ̀rọ̀ sókè.
òmìnira.
jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ó sọ̀rọ̀ sókè pátápátá àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà òṣèré. Lérè Pàímọ́ Délé Odúlé Yínká Quadri Ògògó Latin fúnra lára rẹ̀ àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó kù pátápátá ẹgbọ́n sókè ẹ̀jọ̀.
ọmọ òun àmọ́ ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà ilẹ̀ Oòduà ẹ fi pàdé tó ní ronú. Thank you. ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Sunday Igboho. ẹni kókó ìwà ìka tẹ̀m̀bẹ̀lẹ̀kún ká mú kúrò lọ́nà. èmi jù ẹ́ ìwọ òtó mi láàrin lọ́balọ́ba. ó tó gé
kí ló ń tẹ̀yìn fẹ́ kí ló ń tẹ̀mí fẹ́ kí ló ti gbogbo wa fẹ́.
gbogbo
òmìnira ilẹ̀ Odùduwà ńlá wa
ká
fẹ́.
fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Sunday Igboho.
jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀.
èmi bright
ìgbà ẹ̀kẹ́ pawọ́pọ̀ wọ́n mọ́lẹ̀.
fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Gani Adams. Arẹwà
ṣe rí ìgbà ìkan báyìí tó máa pawọ́pọ̀ wọ́n
ẹ
mọ́lẹ̀.
jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀.
nípa èrùn bá pawọ́pọ̀ báyìí wọ́n bọ́ ṣòkòtò nídìí òmìrán.
kó lè
ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí lálẹ́ ètò yìí. ìjìnlẹ̀ rédíò lórílẹ̀‐èdè Turkey níbẹ̀ lẹ́ ti ń gbọ́ wa tá a ti ń dábẹ́ ẹdun tá à ń rọ̀ bí òwe. kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
ọmọ ọ̀sán méje ni mọ̀jà sọ́lá o ọ̀sán àkọ́kọ́ ní fi ń jíjàgò pẹ̀lú Fúlàní lọ́jọ́ ọjọ́sí ajímọ̀gbọ̀fà lẹ́yìn lọ́mọ aládìkún ìran bàbá rẹ̀ tó bá ń gbọ̀fà lẹ́yìn òjò nírú wọn lọ́sàn-án mọ́dún gbàbọ̀ lọ́wọ́ mojo ẹ̀rí bó ti gbàbọ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ Sẹ́ríkì Ọ̀tàfàgbà yìí àríwọ̀n mọ́sánì mọ̀jà sọ́lá mi àbáwọn rò mọ́jẹ̀bi ó tó bàbá nílé ó tó bàbá lójú ogun lẹ́rù àwọn Fúlàní fi ń yọ mọ́jà sọ́lá bá wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ ẹ dákọ̀ ẹ̀ wo bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe lé mọ́jà sọ́lá o ẹ dákọ̀ ẹ̀ wo tí wọ́n sọ lé bàbá dámìdà náà ayé ẹ̀ mà kú yà àròní pẹ̀wò bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ṣe lé mọ́jà sọ́lá gbogbo lófò ni ó padà wá ṣòfò ẹ̀rí ìpakúpa báyìí ní kó pa ní ìgbàkúgbalẹ̀ túgbà ọjọ́ tó kó o bá fẹnu kò bù ọjọ́ náà ní ìdàtẹnu ẹlẹ́ gbogbo wọn pátá abẹ́sọ̀rínù sọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ abẹ́sọ̀rínù kìrìkì wọ́n fọjọ́ lọ́jọ́ lọ ni wọ́n bẹ̀rù ìṣọ̀kan ọmọ Yorùbá nation náà là dúró fún ilé tiwa ti yá o ilé làbọ̀ sinmi oko ọmọ Yorùbá ilé lóko lẹ́yìn odi ẹ̀ dákun ẹ̀ ń dáríjọ́ ṣé bí táwọn t'Ògùn state ni wọ́n pé wà nípa nípa wípé káwá wọlé mọ̀jà sọ́lá gbogbo ọmọ Ògùn ọba márùn níbẹ̀ lóde ẹgbà ake oníbàárà la kọ́kọ́ ọba ní gbàgùn àwọn ọba ní ọ̀sìnlẹ̀ ọba ní olówó dùwọ́ ọba ní alákẹ́gbà kọ́ ọba ní ṣebí kọ́ọ̀kì náà ní ọ̀gá gbogbo wọn gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi ẹ̀dá kan ẹ̀gbá parapẹ̀ pamọ́pẹ́ pèrò pọ̀ láti gbòrí ìròyìn lọ́wọ́ Fúlàní àgbénípa Yorùbá nation ìka pàwọ́wọ́ wọn má lé ńlá ìrìn ìrún pawọ́pọ̀ wọn má gìyàn ìròyìn pawọ́pọ̀ wọn sáfara torí ọjọ́ iwájú àwọn ọmọ wọn ni ẹjẹ́ àpawọ́pọ̀ kákúmọ́jà sọ́lá lọ́wọ́ ikú tí pàkújẹ tí yá ọ gbọ́dọ̀ gbìyà arámọta ti bú tójú tèrú. ọmọ mọ́jà sọ́lá ọkọ̀ tó yọ sí ọkọ̀ rọ́pò bàbá dámì bàbá bísọ́lá bàbá máìkẹ́lì ọkọ̀ dúdú ọkọ̀ pupa ọkọ̀ bọ̀rọ̀ kìíní bàbá sàlámì ẹni àpètè pèrò ká sọwọ́ rẹ̀ délẹ̀ tó ṣe pé ìpele ní ìpele sí i. mọ́jà sọ́lá máa ń gbóhùn ẹnu mi gbogbo lófo ni wọ́n padà wá sófin Ìgbòho ṣá. ìṣọ̀kan Odùduwà gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ̀ má dalẹ̀ lílẹ̀ yìí mọ́ ṣé bẹ́yìn lẹ dalẹ̀ Àfọ̀njá ní Ìlọrin Àfọ̀njá ní lọ́jọ́ ọjọ́sí. kí ló dé ẹ má dalẹ̀ mọ́jà sọ́la o Yorùbá nation ilé tìyà o ilé lábọ̀ sinmi oko ẹ̀jẹ̀ awálé nítorí iṣu tí ó wálé lónúra rẹ̀ níyàn yes àgbàdo tí ó wálé. ayé bínú káwọn ọ̀dà kan sómi ayé bínú yẹ̀pẹ̀ títí wọ́n dayọ̀ sépè ẹ wo báyé ìtàtọ̀ jímèrè gbèpo ẹ wo bí wọ́n ṣe ṣèlè mọ́jà sọ́lá ẹ dákun ẹ wo bí wọ́n ṣe ṣèlè mọ́jà sọ́lá o àbínú ẹni ẹmọ kú yà aró ní pẹ́ mọ̀ kú òfò.
ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀ ẹ kú atótónu ẹ kú òun látẹ̀kọ́ akí gbogbo yín pátápátá pé ẹ kú lé wọ́n ní ẹ kú lé làákàrà lẹ́rìí wá báyìí làákẹ́rẹ́ ọ̀nà àtidé lónìí àtúntìdé náà ní ẹsẹ̀ gbàmí ètò tálẹ̀ ètò ní ayàtọ̀ ìdídájọ́ òní ṣe kó àníyàtà yòòyà lónìí ṣùgbọ́n bó bá ṣe jẹ́ gangan bẹ́ẹ̀ náà la ṣe máa sojú abẹ́ ń kó ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ wípé lórí ètò yìí a sọ̀rọ̀ lójú ọlọ́rọ̀ ni akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́rọ̀ ò gbọ́ tọ́lọ́rọ̀ bá gbọ́ kí ni bàbá ńlá kó bàbá ọlọ́rọ̀ ó ṣe oníwá lórí ètò yìí ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí wípé ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa nílé àdúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ ṣé gan ni èmi ọmọ yín èmi ọ̀rẹ́ yín èmi olólùfẹ́ yín àbúrò yín àpèdègbà gbogbo ilẹ̀ tọ́kì gúrú mara jáde ní pòṣónú ìjìnlẹ̀ Marcus lọ́dẹ sórí ètò lálẹ́ ètò nìyẹn ká tó tẹ̀síwájú ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa oní tá a máa fi ṣe lórí ètò yìí kí ni orin ilẹ̀ Odùduwà ó yá ẹ bá wa gbé e sókè.
One thing that keeps me puzzled is
Where did you say?
one thing that
ọmọléèwé
Every one of us has right. Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Thank you so much baba wa T.Y. Danjuma, God bless you ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá ọmọdé ń wí àgbàlagbà ń wí ọkùnrin wí obìnrin wí òyìnbó ń wí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni àwọn tíantíá náà àwọn náà ń sọ síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ akọ ìtìkún kálá gbọ́ nítorí tá a bá kọ ìtìkún sí i ẹ bá wa pín ètò yìí lálẹ́ ètò ní gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa mo tún fẹ́ fi àsìkò mo fẹ́ tọrọ ìdáríjì azin mo fẹ́ tọrọ àforíjì lọ́wọ́ ẹnìkan tí a sọ̀rọ̀ sí lánàá bí a ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètò yìí mo ti sọ pé màá mẹ́sẹ̀jì wọn ṣùgbọ́n ibẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ là ń lọ pé kó má bínú nítorí Ọlọ́run kó lè dá náà ni à ń ṣe ni ó ṣe ń ká wa lára ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa lónìí tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbàgbé fídíò kan tí a nà sí ojú agbágbé lánàá ẹ jẹ́ ká wò ó bóyá ká ti bẹ̀ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe kíni ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mú ètò yìí láti ibẹ̀ lónìí ẹ jẹ́ ká wò bí a lè rí fídíò yẹn gbé síta lónìí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ibi tí a parí ètò sí lánàá ẹ bá wa share ètò yìí ẹ bá wa share nítorí pé wọ́n ní bí náà ò bá tán lórí ẹ̀jẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ tán lè kánná ibi iṣẹ́ ẹni báyìí làá mọ́ ní lọ́lẹ̀ tá a bá débi ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ amúṣẹ́ ní ṣíṣe ìròyìn kan jà rànràn níta báyìí wípé wọ́n ti gba àwọn abúlé wa méjì kan ò Kájọlà àti abúlé kan ṣùgbọ́n a sì ń ṣe ìwádìí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ṣé lóòótọ́ ni àbírọ́ ni àti ìfìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ torí a gbìyànjú láti pe ilẹ̀ Odùduwà láti béèrè pé ṣé lóòótọ́ ni àbí lóòótọ́ kọ́ ṣùgbọ́n ìwádìí tá a sì ń ṣe kò tí ì fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ wípé lóòótọ́ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ṣùgbọ́n láṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba tá a bá máa fi wá sí orí ètò yìí lọ́la a máa fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ bóyá lóòótọ́ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa lónìí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kan tó ń jà rànràn níta lórí àwọn ọkùnrin kan tí wọ́n pa ní òpópónà Ìjẹ̀bú Òde síbàdàn lánàá tí wọ́n gbé sí orí ayélujára. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ wo orí nẹ́ẹ̀tì náà ká wo ohun tí newspaper Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n sọ lórí ẹ̀ torí pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá Ogun State ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àwọn ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn wọ́n ní kò sí ní tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ́ irọ́ ńlá tó jìnnà sóòótọ́ ibi tẹ́ ẹ máa ti mọ̀ wípé àwọn ará bí yìí kò sí báwọn Fúlàní ṣe máa ṣọṣẹ́ tó wọ́n máa padà ṣe kíni wọ́n máa padà ṣe kíni wọ́n máa padà kọ́fà wọn náà ní kẹ́ ẹ lè mọ̀ wípé ok ẹ jẹ́ n wò ó all right okay now ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀sí gbàgbé yẹn ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa nílé lásìkò tá a wáyé oríṣiríṣi àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wà tá a fẹ́ sọ fún wa lónìí ẹ máa bá wa share ẹ máa bá wa share ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ṣé bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti orí bí àwọn Biafra bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣọṣẹ́ tiwọn àti ẹ̀kọ́ wo la lè kọ́ lórí ẹ̀ kí ni nǹkan táwọn ènìyàn wa ń ṣe kí ni nǹkan táwọn ọba wa ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ wa sì máa dá lórí ọba nítorí pé wọn ò ṣe ohun tí ó tọ́ láti ṣe àìkìlọ̀ kan tún máa wáyé lónìí again fún àwọn ọba wa kápá yẹn tì síbẹ̀ ká wá lọ sórí àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọdún 1960 di bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la máa yànnàná fídíò tí a play lánàá tí bọ̀bọ̀ òyìnbó kan ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ẹ ti morúkọ wọn a máa gbé yẹn náà síta lénìí a máa wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí láti ibi tí àbáadé lánàá níbẹ̀ ni a ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ kì í ṣe àhesọ ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kì í ṣe àhesọ ọ̀rọ̀ látàrí gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà àyàfi tí wọ́n bá sọ pé irọ́ tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ pa ìdí òótọ́ kó de ojú òótọ́ kó dojú ẹ̀ bolẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n báwo la ṣe fẹ́ ṣe báwo la ṣe fẹ́ rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ báwo la ṣe fẹ́ ṣe àkójá lórí gbogbo àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó wà lọ́wọ́ èmi àti ẹ̀yin o bó ṣe wà lọ́wọ́ èmi àti ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ bá wa share ètò yìí ẹ bá wa share ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀ bó ṣe wà lọ́wọ́ èmi àti ẹ̀yin yìí báwo la ṣe wá fẹ́ ṣe kí ni strategy àwọn èèyàn wa ti gbáradì àwa náà láti gbáradì àwọn tí ò dẹ̀ tí gbáradì ẹ jẹ́ ká gbáradì lásìkò yìí nítorí pé ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan sáré yànnà náà kíní kan fún wa lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ní ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wọn ò gbé síta o ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní bá a ṣe ń yọ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà là ń yọ́ gbọ́ kí ni nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe ẹ jẹ́ n sọ fún yín nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe ni wípé lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n lọ ṣọṣẹ́ ní Ọ̀lọ́ tí àwọn ESPN tí wọ́n kojú wọn ìyẹn ni Eastern Security Network tí wọ́n kojú wọn àwọn náà dá ìjà padà sí wọn ìjọba àpapọ̀ ẹ̀rù bà wọ́n ó mì wọ́n jìkìjìkì bí ọ̀rọ̀ Sunday Igboho bó ṣe mì ìjọba àpapọ̀ báyìí ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa sọ fún bàbá wa Ọọ̀ni Ilé Ifẹ̀ kó jáwọ́ nínú ìgbésẹ̀ tó fẹ́ gbé lórí Sunday Igboho tó má dẹ̀ ti gbé ẹ bá wa sọ fún ọ pé kó jáwọ́ lórí ẹ̀ torí bá a ṣe ń yọ́sọ la ṣe ń yọ́gbọ́ o kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ máa ṣe tí ojú kò síbi tẹ́ ẹ máa lọ tójú Ọlọ́run ò tó ẹ sọ fún wọn kó jáwọ́ lórí ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé yìí pẹ̀lú Ṣèyí Mákindé àní sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ lẹ́yìn tí ESN tí wọ́n ṣọṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn sójà Nàìjíríà ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní kí àwọn sójà kan kúrò ní East wọ́n fẹ́ rọ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lásìkò yìí láàgbọ́dọ̀ dákẹ́ àsìkò yìí gan-an ló yẹ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjà yìí nítorí pé ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n báyìí láti dojúkọ ẹkùn méjìlá papọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo torí wípé kíni wọn ò mọ who is who láàrin àwọn sójà yẹn gan mọ́ torí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá sì wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò náà wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn Fúlàní wà ń bẹ̀ nítorí ìdí èyí ní ìjọba àpapọ̀ tí wọ́n ṣe gbé ìgbésẹ̀ kan o tẹ́ ẹ bá gbọ́ wípé wọ́n recruit àwọn sójà kan lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ẹ jẹ́ sọ fún yín ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó bá wà nù sójà ẹ bá wa share wọ́n ṣe nǹkan kan nínú sójà tí wọ́n recruit lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí wọ́n wà ní training lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ wò ẹ má tí ì jẹ́ kí n bẹ̀ ẹ bá wa share ẹ̀ máa sọ fún yín undiluted information a máa fún yín gbogbo nǹkan tí ẹ bá ń wá tẹ́ ẹ̀ rí ẹ máa bọ̀ lórí ètò yìí ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti rí nǹkan kan ṣùgbọ́n ẹ bá wa bẹ̀ àwọn kan ìkíní àwọn ọ̀dọ́ alátẹnujẹ ẹ bẹ̀ wọ́n dáadáa ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ṣe rí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ alátẹnujẹ yìí lára wọn ni the light of MC Olúọmọ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àti àwọn ẹ̀mẹ̀wà wọn tí wọ́n wà àwọn ẹrú ikú àwọn ẹrú ọwá àwọn tó bá láyé wáyé àwọn nìyẹn láì mọ̀ wípé èérún ni wọ́n fún yín lórí nínú àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ń kó lọ ńlẹ̀ wa èérún ni wọ́n fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó bá jẹ́ pé a gba MC Olúọmọ agbọ́pọ̀ wá sí Turkey lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ṣé bí orílẹ̀-èdè Turkey ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni Nàìjíríà ṣe wà béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara rẹ̀ o torí tó bá pẹ́ bó bá yá kò sí bó o ṣe lè ṣe tó you can run but you cannot hide. má gbàgbé nígbà tó lọ sí Republic of Benin mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń yọ sọ́sẹ̀ la ṣe ń yọ ọgbọ́n má gbàgbé ohun tí wọ́n sọ fún ẹ̀ ńgbà náà lọ́hùn-ún ẹ fẹ́ gbéjẹ́ forí ẹ fẹ́ gbà forí tí wọ́n sọ fún ẹ wípé kó o sọ fún Tinubu nǹkan tí wọ́n ní kó o sọ fún Tinubu iṣẹ́ tó ní kó o jẹ́ fún Tinubu ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi báyìí mi tí ì ní í ṣílẹ̀ ní ẹ máa gbáradì kọ́nàkọ́nà tí nọmọ ẹ̀gà ìjà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìbá sàn báyìí kó o sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yẹn àti gbogbo àwọn tọ́ọ̀gì tó wà lọ́yọ̀ọ́ state tó ń parapàdé àpòpọ̀ tí wọ́n lọ jólé Sunday Ìgbòho ìpè kan ti ọwọ́ ọmọ wọn bọ́ṣọ nítorí pé tó bá délẹ̀ tán ẹ̀ ní dúró wò ó tàn ìjà yín là ń jà kó lè dáa fún yín náà ni tẹ́ ẹ bá wá sọ pé inú oko ẹrú lẹ fẹ́ kú sí tẹ́ ẹ rò wípé ń jẹ ayé ẹ̀ ń jẹ gbádùn ibi tẹ́ ẹ wà ipò tẹ́ ẹ wà yìí in fact ìyá ńlá lẹ̀ ń jẹ tó yẹ pé ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn olóyìnbó máa ń pe kinní kan ní pollution oríṣiríṣi pollution ló wà sound pollution ara ẹ̀ náà ni generator tó ń tàn 247 ariwo ni for example tó o bá tan generator fún 2 hours tó o bá wá pa generator yìí kò dúró kó kàn ṣàkíyèsí bọ́dì ẹ at that particular time wàá rí i pé etí ẹ máa pariwo ara side effect ti generator tó tàn ní ẹ tí wọ́n pè ní sound pollution air pollution wà ń bẹ o carbon monoxide tẹ́ ń release sínú atẹ́gùn through smoke tó ń jáde nínú generator ara ìyà tẹ̀yìn jẹ nìyẹn tí ò yẹ kó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ natural gas a ní Nàìjíríà ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ máa gbádùn ẹ̀ omi wà nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà tó jẹ́ pure water tí ò ní ìdí pé bóyá wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ráàdì chemical lọ wọ́n ṣẹ̀ ń treat ẹ̀ kan lọ rẹpẹtẹ tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ máa enjoy kí ìjọba fún yín ìjọba ò fún yín torí pé wọ́n fún ẹ ní contract àbí wọ́n fún ẹ ní kinní kan ìwà dà àwọn security àwọn tọ́ọ̀gì ẹ̀ ò dà wọ́n síta nígbà tá à ń jà fún òmìnira wa yìí fún ìtúsílẹ̀ wa fún ìdáǹdè wa fún ọjọ́ iwájú ọmọ tiẹ̀ má gbàgbé in those days the king of Saudi Arabia ó máa wá sí Nàìjíríà àwa gba treatment ọjọ́ wo ni àwọn chairman wa tí wọ́n ti gba treatment ní Nàìjíríà gbẹ̀ chairman of the local government they fly abroad to take their treatment ara àjà tá à ń jà lélẹ́yìí àwọn aláboyún ó yẹ kí ìjọba kó máa tẹ́kẹ̀ àwọn títún máa fi bímọ ni lẹ́yìn tó bá tún bímọ tó kó tún máa gba owó kọ́mọ máa gba owó títí ọmọ máa fi pé 18 years primary school secondary school tertiary institution ó yẹ kó máa enjoy free education ni ẹ má gbàgbé pé àwọn olórí burúkú yìí tí wọ́n ń tà wọ́n fáwọn dàdàgọ̀ ní gbogbo eléyìí ni wọ́n enjoy nígbà tí wọ́n wá fẹ́ káwa enjoy gbogbo eléyìí làwa rí tá à ń pariwo tá à ń ké tuntun nílùú òyìnbó táwa wà yìí ẹni tó bá ti jàjà fẹ́yàwó tó bímọ sílùú òyìnbó bùkátà ẹ ti dín èyí tí bùkátà tó máa ń peléke sí Nàìjíríà bùkátà wọn ti dín gbogbo àwọn ọjà tá a fẹ́ jà lélẹ̀ yìí tí gbogbo yín sọra yín dẹrú ọwá ẹ ṣọ́ra yín ẹ sọ fúnru wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ kan ṣọ́ra wọn kan tẹwọ́ ọmọ wọn bọ́ṣọ. ìrẹ́lẹ̀ èkejì tẹ́ ẹ máa kìlọ̀ fún nílẹ̀ Yorùbá yìí tó yẹ pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn ó máa padà fi ṣètùtù ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni ó ní àwọn olóṣèlú ẹ sọ fún wọn torí pé ìgbà kan ò lọ bí òréré ayé ò tán bí ọ̀pá ìbọn ìgbà kan rí làwọn sójà ń rẹ́ẹ̀nì ìwọ tó o bá wà ní sójà ń gbà yẹn kódà kó jẹ́ private ló wà o kàn wọlé as private officer rìkúùtù pé okùn wọṣọ sójà sọ́rùn lásán olówó ni wọ́n máa pè ẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn dàlẹ́ ní ìgbà wọn ti kọjá lọ ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn mọ́tò tá à ń lò ìgbà kan rí ẹni tó bá jàjà tó bá lówó tó bá ṣe tó bá ra kẹ̀kẹ́ láwùjọ àwọn bàbá wa bàbá rere bàbá kẹ̀ ẹ wá wo àwọn ọmọ iléèwé lónìí kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ra mọ́tòsáìkù mọ́ mọ́tò ni wọ́n lé tí bàbá wọn rà fún wọn ìgbà tó yá wọ́n ra àwọn ayé àwọn B2 àwọn 404 gbogbo àwọn mọ́tò yẹn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wá ẹni tó bá ní B2 gbà yẹn olówó ńlá ni àwọn dà lé ní. ẹ̀yin lẹ lè ní lóòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ ní ọ̀la o nítorí náà ẹ ṣọ́ra yín ẹ bá wa share torí náà pípé ẹ wà nípò lónìí ẹ ń fi ọwọ́ ipá ọwọ́ agbára tìpátìkúùkù ẹ ń lò lórí àwọn tẹ́ ẹ ń ṣe ìjọba lé lórí ẹ ń lò lé wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ rí i pé wọ́n ń pa àwọn ènìyàn yín ẹ ń tà wọ́n fara àwọn aráàta àwọn ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ kí wọ́n enjoy education yìí òwe Yorùbá yìí ni màá pa fún yín lálẹ́ yìí pé ọmọ tá a bá kọ́ ní gbélé tá a kọ́ tà ṣe rí àwọn tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n ní ẹ̀kọ́ lénìí àwọn ọmọ tí ẹ ń fi owó yín owó àwọn ọmọ ẹni ẹlẹ́ni tẹ́ ẹ ń fi rán wọn lọ sílùú òyìnbó àwọn yìí náà ló máa padà ṣekú pa àwọn ọmọ yín torí ó máa dé ó tẹ̀ ti dé stage yẹn tó yẹ pé everybody ti take life into his own hand tẹ́ ẹ bá wò lẹ́nìí ẹ rí i pé bó ṣe ń pọn yín gẹ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀ bó ṣe ń gbé yín gẹ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ sí kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ nítorí náà ẹ kìlọ̀ fúnra yín ẹ ti ọwọ́ ọmọ yín bọṣọ nítorí pé ibi tá a bá dé yìí no going back àti tí òjébọ lóòṣà lọ́wọ́ kò sí bàbá ńlá kan ẹni tó máa bọ àyàfi gbogbo ilẹ̀ máa fàyè lẹ̀ fún wa àwa ò ní fàyè lẹ̀ fún yín gbogbo olóṣèlú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ̀yin ni mò ń bá wí kò sí ètò kan mi pẹ̀lú àwọn asán àbáwọn Fúlàní torí bí kú ilé ò pani tòde ò lè pani ó lè lé ló sílẹ̀kùn fún olè ta òkàn lè dédé wọlé kó wá mọbi tí wọ́n ilé onílé tó gbé owó sí àbí tó gbóúnjẹ pamọ́ sí àwọn Fúlàní ọ̀kan lè ṣàdédé lórí láyà kún wá sílẹ̀ wa kún láwọn dominate láláì jẹ́ pé ẹ fún wọn láyè Ṣèyí Mákindé olórí burúkú kò sígbà tá a máa pèrè àparò tá a máa pèrè ajá tá a ní pèrè ìkòkò tá a fi ṣe é kò sígbà tá a máa pe orí olórí burúkú number 1 lẹ̀ Yorùbá tá a ní pèrè Ṣèyí Mákindé lẹ́ni sórí nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ọmọ wa ní Ìbàràpá lánàá ó sọ̀rọ̀ o torí ojú inú ẹ̀ ti fọ́ ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ níṣojú ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ kó máa jẹ́ tiẹ̀ dì í sápò pẹ̀lú àwọn ìpè àtàdúrà táwọn bàbá àti ìyá ti fi ṣọwọ́ sí ẹ máa kó pamọ́ o ìwọ máa jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ ẹ máa jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ìyàwó ẹ máa jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ẹbí àtàrà àtojúlùmọ̀ ẹ máa jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó bá súnmọ́ ẹtẹ́ ẹjọ́ ń ṣe ìbàjẹ́ yìí gbogbo yín pátá lẹ máa jẹ́ tọmọtọmọ ẹ kìlọ̀ fúnra yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin olóṣèlú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe rí ìran àwọn tó tún wá kàn máa wá kó gbogbo wọn papọ̀ àwọn àgbààgbà àti àwọn ọba ọ̀bàyéjẹ́ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ kìlọ̀ fúnra yín èmi ò ní sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ kéèyàn kó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ọba kan ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń gbé lórí Sunday Igboho gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá là ń gbọ́ o gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá ò ní à ń gbọ́ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ má gbàgbé Ṣèyí Mákindé àti gbogbo ẹ̀yọ ọba bẹ́ẹ̀ tá à ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn ẹ ti ọwọ́ ọmọ yín bọṣọ kó tó pẹ́ jù kò sí nǹkan tá lè fi ṣe o ẹ dẹ̀ bá wa kìlọ̀ fún Sunday Igboho kan ṣọ́ra lásìkò tá a wà yìí kó má bàa ti ọwọ́ ọṣọ ọlọ́ ẹ̀ kó má ti bọ torí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá are counting on Sunday Igboho now kó má fọkọp o èyí tó bá fọkọp ẹni tí Yorùbá fi ń pe Adégún lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná òun náà máa fi pe Adégún lónìí o torí tí wọ́n bá ṣe dáadáa ẹ má gbàgbé SARS Ṣèyí Mákindé làwọn èèyàn ń pariwo the best governor in the Southwest the best governor so far ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́ni ó ti fà tẹ́tẹ́ dì í bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni kò ní bọ́nú ẹ̀ láéláé àyàfi kó tètè ya ronú pìwàdà. à ń sá ẹlẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ni ó kú bá a ṣe ń sọ lọ́tún bẹ́ẹ̀ náà là ń sọ lọ́sì síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ibi tá a bá ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dé lánàá bóyá ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀ ẹ̀já bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀ látàrí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà láti ọdún 1960 títí di bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kàkà kéwé àgbọ̀n dẹ̀ pípele ló ń pele sí i kàkà kó sùn lára ìyá àjẹ́ ó ń fi gbogbo ọmọ bí obìnrin níbo la bá a dé lánàá ká tán na fọ́nrán bàbá òyìnbó yẹn tó ń sọ síta fún gbogbo ara ayé ẹ̀já bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àbí ká mú láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó tó di wípé àwa sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níbi tí wọ́n ti ń recruit àwọn sójà lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ lè mọ̀ wípé Yorùbá ẹ má sùn àti nǹkan tó yẹ kí Yorùbá ó máa ṣe báyìí báwọn ESN bí wọ́n ṣe ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tiwọn ohun tó yẹ káwa ó máa ṣe màá tún wá fi àsìkò yẹn náà nígbà tá a bá ń round up program yìí lálẹ́ yìí màá fi rọ gbogbo àwọn olówó ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pátá wípé àsìkò lélẹ́yìí àwọn èèyàn ti wà ńlẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti ṣetán láti fi ẹ̀mí wọn jìn ẹgbàágbèjọ ọmọ Yorùbá ni wọ́n ti ṣetán tí wọ́n ti gbáradì tí wọ́n ti wà lákọ bí ìbọn tí wọ́n ti fi ara wọn jìn báyìí pé sẹ́ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yìí a máa gbà á kódà tẹ́ ẹ bá ń kà á ní mení méjì àárí rárá là máa rí tó bíi 200,000 àbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tí wọ́n ti kóra wọn jọ ọmọ ogun mélòó ni Nàìjíríà ní 150,000 soldiers 150,000 soldiers ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tí wọ́n ti gbáradì tí wọ́n ti dúró kí ló ń tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ fi ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ mo mọ̀ wípé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wọn lówó àrí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá ló yẹ pé ó tiẹ̀ lè gbé owó sílẹ̀ pé ẹgbàáyé báyìí mo fi ràn yín lọ́wọ́ ó yá ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí tá à ń ṣe yìí kì í ṣe pamọ́pamọ́ mọ́ kì í ṣe nǹkan tá a lè fi pamọ́ mọ́ torí pé wọ́n ti ṣe aṣọ lójú eégún gbogbo wa náà láti rí ìjọba Nàìjíríà ò lè sọ pé òun ò gbọ́ mọ́ pé Yorùbá sọ pé àwọn ń lọ ìjọba Nàìjíríà ò lè sọ pé òun ò gbọ́ mọ́ pé àwọn Biafra láwọn ń lọ ìjọba àgbáyé kódà Britain tó ń support Nigerian government kò lè sọ pé etí wọn di ìpọ́n ti kọ́ńkì mọ́ àwọn létí pé àwọn ò gbọ́ wípé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá and Biafra are going they don't want to be part of Nigeria again àyàfi torí tí wọ́n bá kàn fẹ́ parọ́ bí wọ́n ṣe ń parọ́ right from time torí àwọn ni wọ́n ṣe ń support Nigerian government up to now bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí bó ṣe lè jẹ́ United Nations náà ò lè sọ pé àwọn ò gbọ́ wípé Yoruba nation are ready to leave. They don't want Nigeria. They want Nigeria to leave their land. The same thing applicable to the United States of America. One more. One that ti gbọ́ wípé the Yoruba country, the Biafra nation and the Oduduwa nation want Nigeria to leave their country. We want to stay alone. We want to stand on our feet in our land. Torí náà, ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ẹ̀yin olówó wa tẹ́ ẹ bá sọ wípé ẹ fẹ́ mọ́. Ṣé ẹ rí owó tẹ́ ẹ ní ilé tẹ́ ẹ kọ́ gbogbo mọ́tò tẹ́ ẹ rà ilé iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ kó jọ ọjọ́ kan làwọn Fúlàní máa débẹ̀ tó máa invade ẹ̀ look at now Hausa absorb them they welcome them to their land now less than 3 million in population want to conquer millions of people that is in Hausa land tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ a máa ń gbọ́ Hausa ìgbà tó yá ó migrate from Hausa to Hausa Fulani ìgbà tó wá yá ń sìn we don't hear anything about Hausa again ó wá di Fulani torí pé wọ́n lajú wọn sílẹ̀ they allow themselves to be used they allow their lands to be conquered by Fulani people kí ni nǹkan tí wọ́n fi mú Fulani tí wọ́n fi mú Hausa gbà yín ni wípé wọ́n ní àwọn olórí yín wọn ò ṣe nǹkan tó ń da fún yín wọ́n ń fi àjẹ yín wọ́n wá kó àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn wọ́n kọ́ wọn sí olórí just like bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe lẹ́ni divide and rule Christian and Muslim wọn ò gbọ́ra wọn yé wọ́n ń kọjú wọn síra wọn wọ́n á sọ pé nǹkan tá à ń ṣe àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe ló ń ṣe. But I'm so happy some of our Muslim brothers and sisters ojú wọn ti là báyìí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ wọ́n ti mọ̀ wípé the Fulani people are liars. Àwọn ìjọba Fulani tó ń rú Nàìjíríà pé irọ́ ni wọ́n ń pa olè ni wọ́n wípé nǹkan tí à ń ṣe yìí a fẹ́ fi gbára wa kalẹ̀ ni. I really appreciate them and may God bless them. Àdẹ̀tún fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí rọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin Christian tẹ́ ẹ̀ sì lajú yín sílẹ̀ ṣe é believe nínú pé Jésù gbà wá Jésù gbà mí wàláì wàá gbàdúrà wọ sínágọ́gù Jésù ò ní dẹ́ lóhùn ó ní heaven helps those who help themselves ó ní fi ìgbàgbọ́ rẹ̀ hàn mí láìsí iṣẹ́ èmi á wá fi ìgbàgbọ́ mi hàn ẹ́ pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ ẹni tí ò bá ṣe kò yẹ kó jẹ́ o. Take for example oníṣọ́ọ̀bù òṣìṣọ́ọ̀bù stock ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú provision ó wá kúrò mẹ́ torí kó o lè rí ọjà tà ó wá lọ sí orí òkè ó wá lọ ń lo 21 days èèyàn kó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ òṣìṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ òkun tó tiẹ̀ táwọn oníbàárà ẹ̀ tó bá dọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá rí ẹ lẹ́ni wọ́n débẹ̀ lọ́la wọn ò rí ẹ ọ̀dọ̀ ẹni tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ níbẹ̀ iná máa yà sí. Mi ò sọ pé ká má pray ṣùgbọ́n àwọn òyìnbó tó mú Christianity and Islamic religion wá fún wa àwọn ogo ògbàdúrà àgbàkú bí àwa ṣe ń gbà á yìí. Ọkàn ẹni báyìí ní ìgbàgbọ́ ẹni èmi ò ní ká má gbàdúrà ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé ìgbésẹ̀. Èmi ni mo kọ́ the biggest church in the world, the most beautiful church in the world, the richest church in the world and all that cannot save you. Táwọn Fúlàní bá descend on you, Jesus Christ will be looking at you. Ìgbà táwọn ọmọ Israẹli ń lọ sílẹ̀ ìlérí tó ń lọ sí Canaan land, Ọlọ́run gan sọ wípé kó jà kó lè gbalẹ̀ wọn kalẹ̀. A gbọ́ wípé ẹni tó darí wọn, wọ́n gbé ọwọ́ ẹ̀ sókè báyìí. Òòrùn òwò ó kàn dúró sójú kan ni wọ́n gbé sókè báyìí, wọ́n dìímú ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe ń pa lọ́tùn ni wọ́n ń pa lọ́sì kó tó di wípé wọ́n ṣẹ́gun. Ọlọ́run ò sọ wípé ẹ fi mí sílẹ̀ ńgbà yẹn, èmi á pa gbogbo wọn. Ọlọ́run lè pa wọn ọ̀tá abẹ wọn kò ní pa wọ́n. Wọ́n láti fàyè sílẹ̀ fún wa káwa náà gbé ìgbésẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mú gbogbo àwọn crimes tó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà láti 1960 bá a ṣe sọ lánàá ká mú wá sí ojú ìwòran ilé ní kẹ́yìn lè mọ̀ wípé ó ń bọ̀ àwọn là ń dẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ and every blessed day lẹ́ni olónìí wọ́n sì ṣọṣẹ́ nílẹ̀ wa. We must not continue to open our eyes and watch these people killing us. A gbọ́dọ̀ bẹ̀rù torí mi ò fẹ́ kú, ikú kan náà ló máa padà pa wá. Kò sí bó ṣe lè jẹ́ ó bẹ̀rù wàá kú, bó o bẹ̀rù wàá kú. Gbogbo wa náà la máa kú. Agbára tó o ní, ipò tó o ní, ọlá tó o ní, ọlà tó o ní, connection tó o ní, contact tó o ní, sacrifice it for the freedom of your people. Anything tó bá ń ṣe, be loyal, be truthful, be honest to yourself and to your people. If you are not honest with yourself, you cannot be honest with or to anybody. So ìjà tó ń jà yìí ṣé lórí ahọ́n ni àbí torí owó àbí ò ń jà tọkàntọkàn? Let this question comes from you and answer the question yourself. Mo mọ̀ pé a máa gbalẹ̀ ìlérí yìí, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ má jẹ́ kí revelation yìí kó ṣẹ sí wa lára wípé wọ́n máa pa àwọn ènìyàn wa gidi. Wọ́n máa fẹ́ pa Yorùbá tán kó tó di wípé a dìde. Torí náà la ṣe ń pariwo táǹkì tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀. Torí náà la ṣe ń sọ fún àwọn ọba wa. Torí pé most of this iṣẹ́ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí, àwọn gangan tó bá dìde kí gbogbo ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kàn dìde lọ́jọ́ kan ṣoṣo. Jìnnìjìnnì máa bo ìjọba Nàìjíríà wípé ókè o, èyí tẹ́ ẹ ṣe yìí ti tó o, lọ mọ́ o, ṣe mọ́ náà. Ká ṣe báyìí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba wa. Èmi ò mọ̀ bóyá tí kò yé correct àbí kò correct. Èmi ò mọ̀ bóyá ó true àbí kò true. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ kí n nà sórí atẹ́gùn fún gbogbo wa. Nà. Ẹ bá wa dá padà. N táwa fẹ́ kọ́ leléyìí. Èmi ò fẹ́ fídíò yẹn. Ok. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń gbowó lẹ̀ Yorùbá, ní kẹ́ ẹ má gba owó. Ó dàbí ẹni wípé fídíò ní gbogbo ẹ̀.
And
Ó
this
dàbí
is
ẹni
your
pé
new
fídíò ní gbogbo
unfair
ẹ̀.
advantage.
Ó
All you
dàbí ẹni
need to
wípé
do
fídíò
to
ní
generate
gbogbo ẹ̀. Ó dà. Èmi lérò pé write up ní article yẹn ni, bẹ̀ tí ò bá sí write up yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ kí a kàn gbìyànjú ká gbọ́ fídíò yẹn díẹ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa. Ká gbìyànjú ká gbọ́ fídíò yẹn. Ok. Ẹ bá wa gbìyànjú ká gbọ́ fídíò yẹn kí gbogbo wa lè mọ nǹkan tí àwọn ará bíi tí wọ́n ṣe. Bó ṣe ń fún àwọn Ìgbò ní owó, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n fún àwọn èèyàn wa lówó. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn Ìgbò wọn torí pé wọ́n fún àwọn lówó kàn da àwọn èèyàn tiwọn. Kí ló wá dé táwa ṣe wá ń da àwọn ènìyàn tiwa? Ẹ ṣọ́ra yín o, ẹ̀yin ìran Yorùbá, kó má bàa pẹ́ jù kẹ́ ẹ tó funra. Ẹ bá wa gbé sókè kí gbogbo wa gbọ́.
Channel. My name is Mazin Dukachumezie, and I want to do today's presentation on an article which I saw, and it says that we gave Owazirike $10 million to spy ESN, to spy ESN camp, but he sabotaged us. He must refund the money, or Yerima Shetima said. And going straight to the article, it said the great president of Arewa Conservative Forum Evangelist Yerima Shetima has given Uwazurike 7 days to return the $10 million given.
Now, ẹ wá bèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ ara wa, ẹ bá wa share ètò yìí àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ lójú agbágbé lónìí kí ló dé? Àbí now kẹ́ wá wò ó níbo làwọn ará bíi ti rówó yìí $10 million láti fi bribe Uwazurike wípé kó lè spy ibi tí àwọn Biafran soldiers tí wọ́n ti ń train $10 million. Èyàn wa ká lè mọ̀ wípé these people really mean business. They want to take this land by fire, by force. Why do we open our eyes and allow this to happen in our land? Where did they get this money from? Do you think owó yìí jẹ́ owó ìlágùn wọn? Gbogbo àwọn kan táwa ní South West pátá ni wọ́n ti fi dúró láti fi yáwó ní China. Airport o, seaport o, àti gbogbo àwọn kókó tó kù tí tá ní pátá ni wọ́n ti fi yáwó. Are they using this money for us? No. They are not using this money to maintain our land, but they are taking this money to their land and they are taking this money to sponsor the terrorists to take our land from us. You can imagine. Tí ó bá jẹ́ wípé àwọn olórí wa gan lẹ̀ Yorùbá tí wọ́n gba owó yìí tí wọ́n ṣe bá àwọn ará bí ṣe sọ pé orí wọn ò pé $10 million wípé kó conspire lásán $10 million tí wọ́n fún. I don't know if it is true or not. Bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kàn rí article yìí, mo rí fídíò yìí somewhere. Wọ́n ní pé kí n lọ wo article yẹn gangan kí n wo maybe it is true or not. Ṣùgbọ́n mo rí pé fídíò yìí náà ló ń gbé jáde every time tí n bá ti click on the link. So ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa nílé, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ní owó, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ní agbára, this is the time láti save àwọn ènìyàn yín. Now ẹ wo nǹkan táwọn Ìgbò ń ṣe fáwọn èèyàn bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé there is something tí wọ́n ṣe tẹ́mi ò like. Orú bí wọ́n ṣe pa màálù àwọn ará bí tún pa ẹranko wọn tó fi náà sí, kò yẹ kó gbé sórí social media. Kò yẹ kí wọ́n gbé sórí social media at all. Ṣùgbọ́n kó máa ṣe underground. Tó bá ṣe ń ṣe kó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Tó bá pariwo síta, àwa ò mẹ́ni tó ṣe. Wọ́n ní wọn kì í rẹ́jẹ̀ lẹ́nu àjẹ́ tó bá pọmọ jẹ. Èyí tẹ́ ẹ bá lè ṣe ẹ ṣe, ẹ clear àwọn pátápátá. Kẹ́ fi ṣe wọ́n ṣètùtù ní ilẹ̀ yín kẹ́ fi ẹ clear wọn kúrò lórí ilẹ̀ yín, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ má gbé sórí social media. Nǹkan tẹ́mi ò báyìí nìyẹn, nǹkan tẹ́mi ò support nìyẹn. Torí náà, let us learn lesson from that. It's a big mistake. Tí mi ò lè ever advise ọmọ Yorùbá kí wọ́n ṣe. Let's continue with this video. I have other video and some articles láti kà fún wa lénìí.
Into him, or else he will burn down all his hotels in the north and even his house in Owerri. Speaking to BBC Hausa, Shetima stated that actions of Uwazurike was a treasonable offense, such as he should be jailed.
Treasonable offense, ìwọ tó fún yàn ní bribe, tó ní pé kó máa lọ spy èèyàn. You are a terrorist, a bandit, a terrorist. Oní kó lọ spy àwọn èèyàn. Who are you to give money to someone wípé kó lọ spy èèyàn? A ní ìpè kan, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ jẹ́ kí n sáré gbé ìpè.
BT Creator.
Yorùbá ní mí tọkàntọkàn, ọmọ Odùduwà ní mí. Yorùbá ní mí tọkàntọkàn, ọmọ Odùduwà ní mí. Yorùbá ẹ ronú jinlẹ̀ o, ẹ jẹ́ a jọ fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Dúró lórí Odùduwà nation o, òmìnira làwa ń fẹ́. Gbé kíni gbé kájọ gbé, láò fi délẹ̀ ìlérí. Gbé kíni gbé kájọ gbé, láò fi délẹ̀ ìlérí. Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ olórin ẹ̀sìn, orí àǹdè mo tún dé. Omi balẹ̀ á nípa o, mi ò kí n kọrin lásán. Orin ọ̀tẹ̀ yìí nítumọ̀ òmìnira ló dálé lórí. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn kọ́ ní tèyí, mi ò gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn wá rárá. Àìlásọ lọ́rùn pàkà sówó lágbèrò fáwọn kan. Wọ́n fẹ́ máa tẹ̀ wá mẹ́rẹ̀ o, Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ a gbọ́n. Odùduwà nation ló bá wa Yorùbá pátá. Yorùbá ti lé 70 million, a lè dá dúró. Kíkálukú sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ká mẹ́rẹ̀ ta ó jẹ. sọ wá dẹrú ṣe ti gbọ́. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Yorùbá ní mi tọkàntọkàn, ọmọ Odùduwà ni mí. Yorùbá ní mi tọkàntọkàn, ọmọ Odùduwà ni mí. Yorùbá ẹ ronú jinlẹ̀ o, ẹ jẹ́ a jọ fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. Dúró lórí Odùduwà nation, òmìnira làwa ń fẹ́. Gbé kí mi gbé kájọ gbé, láwọn fi délẹ̀ ìlérí. Gbé kí mi gbé kájọ gbé, láwọn fi délẹ̀ ìlérí. Lórí Yorùbá nation, ọ̀pọ̀ ìyapa ẹnu. Àwọn kan ní ká lọ, àwọn kan ní ká má ì lọ. Àwọn tó ní ká lọ, kí ni wọ́n rò, kí ni wọ́n rí. Wọ́n lóhun ló pè wá tí a ò fi ní jẹ wá mọ́. Àwọn tó ní ká má lọ, èrò tiwọn ni.
ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀ ẹ káàbọ̀ padà sí orí ètò yìí lálẹ́ tòní. Wọ́n ní àwọn Fúlàní ń pa àwọn èèyàn wa ní Kájọlà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. We are yet to confirm it because I spoke with someone in Oduduwa Nation few minutes ago. Ó ní àwọn ò tí ì gbọ́ information about this but we are making enquiry láti jẹ́ wípé any information tí a bá fẹ́ gbé wá kó jẹ́ authentic. Wàláì tó bá jẹ́ 2 a.m. kó jẹ́ 3 a.m. kó jẹ́ 4 a.m. la máa tún confirm ẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí. A máa padà wá sórí atẹ́gùn láti fún wa ní real authentic information about it. Mo ti gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó di wípé mo gorí ètò. Ìgbà tí a fẹ́ gorí ètò mo pe àwọn èèyàn kan tí wọ́n jẹ́ èèyàn kan gbòógì lára àwọn tí wọ́n jà fún ilẹ̀ Odùduwà yìí. Ó láwọn ò tí ì gbọ́ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ń ṣe iṣẹ́ lé lórí. Àwọn ti gbọ́ lórí ibì kan ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ń ṣetán, àwọn ń gbìyànjú láti confirm ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àti ìfi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá ti confirm ẹ̀ tó bá ní tẹ́ ẹ lè fi confirm ẹ̀ fún wa ẹ send ẹ̀ sí wa àgbè sórí atẹ́gùn. But we need to find out to get the truth, to get to the root of the matter, láti find out the truth about the matter. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, ẹ ṣeun o, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ta wá lólobó. May God continue to bless Oduduwa Nation. May God continue to bless Biafra Nation. Now let's continue with our analysis on this video. Now Yerima Shetima, which is this guy? Onleleye, olórí burúkú tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí Yorùbá last month. Wèrè dáadáa ni. Òun náà ló sọ pé treasonable offence ni nǹkan tí Waziruma àbí kí náà porúkọ ẹ̀ tí ó ṣe. Now, who are you? Are you part of this government? Ìbéèrè tó yẹ kí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí pé ṣé part of the government ni ìwọ wà ní. Àwọn ISWAP ti kóra wọn jọ, àwọn bandits kóra wọn jọ, àwọn herdsmen terrorists wọ́n kóra wọn jọ against wọn ní kọ́ máa spy wọn, wọ́n lọ openly with AK-47. Mi ò kúkú rí ẹ bá wí. Àwọn olórí wa in the eastern and in the western part of the country òní mo rí bá wí. If our leaders are true leaders, kò yẹ kó lajú wọn sílẹ̀ kírú àwọn olórí burúkú báyìí kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ jáde nínú ìjọba. And you open your eyes, you open your eyes, you open your ears. Ẹ gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ. How did you come about $10 million? Who gave you the money? And what for? When was the money given to you? Tó wá lọ ń gbówó kalẹ̀. Are you part of our security wings? Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa béèrè question yìí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tí wọ́n á gbé owó kalẹ̀ pé kán lọ máa spy. Kán máa spy. Ibi tí àwọn sójà Biafra tí wọ́n ti ń train. Who are you to involve in that? Ó yẹ kán gbé tó bá jẹ́ ibi tí ìlú ti dá. Where did he get that $10 million? Question tó yẹ kán máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn. I am in full and total support of ESN. Full support and total support. And I am also in support of what Sunday Igboho and other Yoruba freedom fighters are doing. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, we need to eradicate these people from our land. Ẹ má bẹ̀rù kí ni ìjọba lè ṣe, ẹ má bẹ̀rù kí ni ẹnikẹ́ni lè ṣe. We are leaving the country. Ama what there? This Yerima Shetima should be dealt with squarely. He needs to be disciplined. Ó yẹ kó teach any lesson of his life. Wazurume àbí kí lórúkọ ẹ̀. I'm really happy the way you collected the money. You show us a good example of a patriotic Igbo man. Nǹkan tí àwọn expect from our leaders ní Yorùbá lélẹ́yìí tó yẹ pé àwọn olórí burúkú gbogbo politician àwọn wèrè tó máa sunkún gbẹ̀yìn ayé wọn tó yẹ pé ẹkún ló máa sun wọnú sàárè nǹkan tó yẹ kó máa ṣe lélẹ́yìí. But when you give them the money they will come back to their states láti ṣe nǹkan táwọn Fúlàní nìkan ṣe. Mi ò rí ibi tí orí èèyàn ti kú rí. You are a graduate, you are a master holder, doctorate degree holder, a lawyer, senior advocate of Nigeria àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Wọ́n máa fún ẹ lówó, àwọn dáná wọ́n máa fún ẹ lówó wàá gbà á. Wàá wá máa ta àwọn ènìyàn ẹ. Forgetting that tó bá lówó yìí tán àwọn tó fẹ́ jọba lé lórí dà. These people they will not spare you after successfully killing your people. They will not spare you. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ tún jẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀yin sójà tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀yin ọmọ ogun wa tẹ́ ẹ sì wà nínú either military, air force or naval Nigerian navy tẹ́ ẹ bá dìde lásìkò yìí and they kill your people, they will come back to you. They will come back to you and teach you a lesson of your life. Ibo ló ti rí $10 million. Ó yẹ kó béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, where did you get this $10 million? Tell us, how much are you earning per month? What are your investments? How did you start your investments? And how did you make your money? What is your own? Nínú security wings wa tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ló wá ń gbé owó sílẹ̀ wípé kó máa spy àwọn èèyàn. Who is Arewa? Báwo náà ṣe jẹ́? Kó wá sọ pé Afẹ́nifẹ́re ń sìn wọ́n wá gbé owó sílẹ̀ wípé kó lọ sponsor àwọn èèyàn lọ sí east àbí lọ sí west àbí lọ sí north. Wípé kó lọ máa ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ káwọn security men wa security wings wa kó máa ṣe. Ibi tó yẹ kí gbogbo Yorùbá ti jókòó ká ronú lélẹ́yìí. Wípé these people really they mean business. And they are ready to do it until they get our land. Ẹ má gbàgbé kí lorúkọ ọ̀gá wọn ní 1960s tó sọ wípé wọ́n máa take ilẹ̀ wa, but they are ready to rule from the east to the west to the north and south. Ẹ má gbàgbé nǹkan táwọn àwọn northern leaders tí wọ́n sọ ní last year wípé they are the one that have the right to claim all the resources in Nigeria because they have the biggest landmass in Nigeria. That no other part of Nigeria has the right to claim any resources. Ǹtẹ́ pé ayín ló lórí ẹ̀ lajú yín sílẹ̀ ń gbọ́ gbogbo eléyìí tí ò dùn yín. Etí kúkú lè máa dùn yín kó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀ ń lo enhance kínní ni. Ojú yín ti lè fọ́ kókàn yẹ pé ẹ̀kàn rìn ojú inú lẹ̀kàn fi rìn. Tí ò bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn statement táwọn people yìí tó wọ́n tàyé look at the kí lorúkọ ẹ̀. This governor kini conversation lánàá, at least that alone is even enough for yín láti sọ pé no, we've come to the end of the road. Governor Jigawa, but yes, níbi tá a bá dé o, we have come to the end of the road. We can no longer bear it. Wàá pera yín lọ́ba ẹ̀ ń wọ̀ ní Sunday Igboho ẹ̀ ń pera ní governor ẹ̀ ń wọ̀ ní Sunday Igboho ẹ̀ ń wọ̀ ní gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ jà tó fẹ́ free ọjọ́ iwájú ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn lórí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó bá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ayé wọn ò ní dáa, wọn ò ní kú síbi tẹ́rù wọn wà. Let's learn lesson from this video, Jare.
For life. In his words, Shettima said, I got an information around April last year that Nnamdi Kanu was recruiting people to join a security outfit. They were training them. I rushed down to Owerri in a meeting with Uwazirike. After the meeting, which we gave him $10 million.
$10 million for what? Question yìí, ẹ jẹ́ kí question kó máa ring ní brain wa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí question yìí kó máa jáde lẹ́nu wa from time to time. Wípé $10 million. Okay, you heard about it. Yes, that's very good. Wípé wọ́n recruit àwọn soldier, àwọn security men to fight for their freedom. Are they fighting? Are they recruiting these guys to destroy Nigeria or to fight the northerners? No, they are recruiting these people to defend their land. What's your own business to run to Owerri to have a meeting with Uwazirike? What is your business there? Yerima Shettima. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ question yìí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tí ò bá jẹ́ pé àwọn people yìí wọ́n ní hidden agenda against our country, Oduduwa nation and Biafra nation. To confirm this, those of you that were not opportune to watch my program yesterday, ma wa play video man here, that white man, kí lorúkọ ẹ̀. I will play it if possible. If the time permits me tonight, I will play the video from the beginning to the end. I'm going to analyze it. It might take us 1 hour, 2 hours to analyze it. But I will definitely make sure that I get to the end of the video. If not tonight, Toba let you. If we're going to do it bash by bash, I will make sure I analyze everything. Niwoba oyinbo tata wagbo. I want to analyze a lady wa. Then Emma learn sense. These white people know what is going on. And British government won't allow want to sponsor Nigerian terrorists. We need to take the British government to the World Court because they know what is going on in Nigeria and they are part of the atrocity going on in the country. Because by Onosima sponsor SARS, told them don't equip one, don't finance one. That alone is even enough to sue the British government. Now, when the problem is going on, the problem of killing, British government run our security wings was in Nigeria. Let's go ahead meeting with Nigerian government. What for? Can you reason to what you know? Our security wings was in Nigeria. Let's go about presidency sorrow. We need to ask them that question, and they need to give an answer to the question. British government knows what is going on in Nigeria, and they have hand in it. Because in nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà ẹ́sàsẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ Britain kan ni wọ́n pa, at least wọ́n ti bà gbogbo ìlú yẹn jẹ́. But they heard and they saw and they confirmed. CNN ní confirm ẹ̀ wípé wọ́n pa àwọn ọmọ wa. In scores tó dẹ̀ gbé kọ́ọ̀sán tó gbé lọ. British government ò tí lè sanction Nigerian government up till now. Just for you to know that they have hands in what is going on in the country. They should take us to the court. They should take us to anywhere they want. If they don't know what is going on in Nigeria or they don't have hands in what is going on in Nigeria, they ought to have done something about it. Otherwise, come and patronize the Nigerian government and see, go take Nigeria as their own shopping center. We can't take it anymore. That is why we want to leave the country, and we must tell Nigeria to leave our nation. Because we've been in existence before Nigeria came to be. They came to us, they should leave us. We are not living, but they are leaving us. Nigeria should move out of Oduduwa nation. Nigeria should move out of Biafra nation. We don't want them anymore in our land. Ṣé Yerima Shetima ṣó wà nínú security wings wa? If yes, irú position wo ló head ńbẹ̀? Is it part of our security wings in Nigeria? If no, how come? Tó yẹ pé òní wọ́n gbé owó fún. What for? Why? He needs to answer that question or those questions. Why? Tó ṣe jẹ́ pé òun ló máa lọ bá àwọn Azuruke tó máa lọ bribe with $10 million to sell his people because of money. Azuruke, for what I just heard about you, may God continue to bless you. If that is the truth, no one can take that a dime out of that money from you. It is your own part of Nigeria, your own share. Take it and that's your own take home. Take it away. It is your own. It belongs to you. No one can take it from you. Azuruke, may God continue to bless you and your generation for collecting that money and for refusing to sell your people. May God continue to bless your generation and generations unborn. Forgotten about. I just don't want to remember about. Don't want to remember the atrocity you might have committed or whatever. But for doing that, for not allowing yourself to be used against your people, may God continue to bless you and forgive you all your sins. But now, let me tell you, go and sin no more. Wazirike. Let's continue.
We came outside and I seriously warned him not to sabotage us. In this photo, you can see me pointing at him. and warning him to be very careful because of the consequences. He agreed only to sabotage us by not giving us necessary information, as he did in 2017 during the Python dance. We are giving him 7 good days to return our money, or else all his hotels in the north will be burned. We know how.
Now, this is it. This is another threat. You are giving someone 7 days ultimatum, otherwise his hotels, his investment in the north will be raised down. Nigerian governments are not saying anything, because they are not saying anything wrong in what Yerima Shettima just said, or what Yerima Shettima has said. They are not seeing anything wrong in it. If you tell Martimo, we pay these people won't mean any good for the whole southern part of the country and the middle belt. But we're going. They are already a failure. Gbogbo plan wọn, gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ wọn, gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n gbìyànjú láti ṣe, wọ́n máa fail. In fact, wọ́n ti fail. Wọ́n ti fail. Because in Ibita Abadeye, no going back and no compromise. We are not going to compromise. We are not going to leave a plot of our land to Fulani to dwell in. From the east from Lagos to Jeba, we are taking our land. To the east, to the west, to the north, and the south, nooks and crannies of Yoruba nation or Dudua nation, we are taking everything. We are not giving them half plot, even quarter plot of land. And we don't want to see a single Fulani man in our land. And how do we achieve this? I am going to tell us very shortly before the end of the program. We are going to open our eyes more. As we are doing our Bashin, we will continue to do that. And as we are doing this, we must be ready, as we have been doing it. Come on, Sheshen underground, Kodeman Lobe. And you believe, sit yourself tight now. And you tell so sit yourself tight now. Sit yourself down. And tell yourself, I am not doing myself a favor. Because a tree can never make a forest until we come together. I'm being joined by a former spokesperson of the people. Please, let's go back. That's not it. It might be a mistake. Press it, you can press it. We are going to continue with that video. Although, can you say video to your show?
Beşiktaş golcüsünü buldu. Cenk Tosun. İkinci Tosun Paşa dönemi Beşiktaş'ta başlıyor.
Because I didn't know it was going to be a video. Okay, let's continue again. Please, let's continue.
And welcome back to my channel. My name is Mazin Dukachu. Yerima Shettima said. And going straight to the article, he said the great president of Arewa Conservative Forum, Evangelist Yerima Shettima, has given Uwazurike 7 days to return the $10 million given to him, or else he will burn down all his hotels in the north and even his house in Owerri. Speaking to BBC Hausa, Shettima stated that actions of Uwazurike was a treasonable offense, such as he should be jailed for life. In his words, Shettima said, I got an information around April last year that Nnamdi Kanu was recruiting people to join a security outfit. They were training them. I rushed down to Owerri in a meeting with Uwazirike. After the meeting, which we gave him $10 million, we came outside and I seriously warned him not to sabotage us. In this photo, you can see me pointing at him and warning him to be very careful because of the consequences. He agreed only to sabotage us by not giving us necessary information, as he did in 2017 during the Python dance. We are giving him 7 good days to return our money, or else all his hotels in the north will be burned. We know how many hotels he has here and other businesses. We will also burn down the Biafra seat of power in Owerri and nothing will happen. Igbo sons and daughters must warn Uwazirike because it won't be funny. He vowed, Sir Sherima, please burn Uwazirike's self. We don't even give a damn. So based on this article, Yerima Shetima is very, very angry towards Uwazirike for sabotaging him, for not giving up the Eastern Security Network camp. And also, Uwazirike replied to Yerima Shetima on this particular article, which he says, Igbo youth are solidly behind me. You can't do me anything. Uwazirike replies Yerima Shetima.
Thank you so much.
The president of Biafra, of course he called himself the president of Biafra, which he...
Thank you so much, Uwazirike. Exactly. This is ibita atima mo ọmọ kolele ko ṣe àwọn ọmọ àlè tí wọ́n pera wọn ní ọmọ Yorùbá kan. Kì í ṣe gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá o. Kì í ṣe àwọn ọmọ àlè àgbàgbà kan tí wọ́n pera wọn lágbàgbà Yorùbá. Kì í ṣe gbogbo àgbàgbà Yorùbá o. Kì í ṣe àwọn ọmọ àlè èèyàn kan tí wọ́n pera wọn lálágbára tí kì í ṣe gbogbo alágbára ilẹ̀ Yorùbá o. Tí wọ́n máa gba owó, wọ́n á gba owó yìí, wọ́n á kó sápò, wọ́n á ta àwọn ènìyàn wọn. Ṣé gbọ́ nǹkan tí Uwazirike sọ? Only you can't do me nothing. Why? Because all the Biafran youths, the Igbo youths are solidly behind me. Who knows? Bóyá $10 million yìí, ó ní Uwazirike tó fi equip àwọn ọmọ Biafra ESN. Wọ́n ní orẹ́sẹ̀ wèrè òbú. Orí kérúbù kó bàtà ìsílẹ̀ oko. Ṣé sẹ̀lẹ̀ ló fẹ́ kó tẹ́lẹ̀ tó máa rí kó? Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin sẹ̀lẹ̀. Only you can't do me nothing. $10 million. Taba nǹkan ìjagun taba fi $10 million rà. Taba fi $10 million rà nǹkan ìjagun lẹ̀ Yorùbá yẹn, we have defeated the Fulani people. Àwọn bó ṣe wà fitted. Thank you. Mo tún sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, may God continue to bless you, Uwazirike. At least for doing that, pé o ti ẹ̀ gba owó yẹn lọ́wọ́ wọn. And you collected the money from the Arewa Consultative Forum, and you refuse to sell your people. May God continue to bless your generation. And anybody tó gba owó lẹ̀ Yorùbá, tó dẹ̀ ń dá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ìbá àjẹ́ ọba, ìbá àjẹ́ ìjòyè, ìbá àjẹ́ alágbára ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ìbá àjẹ́ ẹnikẹ́ni. May God continue àti àwọn alálẹ̀ continue to punish them àti generation wọn. 10 generations. Kọ́lọ́hún kí àwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kó bà wọ́n láyé jẹ́. This is someone. This is a good example, typical example. He didn't say no. He collected the money and he refused to sell his people. But Yoruba, they will collect the money and they will betray their people. Àwọn kan wà tá a ti trust. They betray the trust. Àwọn kan wà tá a ti gbìyànjú bí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kó lè dá tó máa gbẹ̀yìn bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́jẹ́ àwọn gbogbo ló máa lọ sẹ́yìn tó máa lọ leak secret all for money. All for money. Ẹ má gbàgbé ibi tí ẹ̀yin ti ṣe mistake ni wípé the person that use you, that is trying to use you against your people today, the same set of people will betray you tomorrow. Because ilé tá a bá fi tọ́kọ́ ìlú ló máa ń padà wó gbẹ̀yìn. Okay, ìwọ àtẹ̀yàn kan ẹjọ́ lọ jalè àbí òun mú ẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ babaláwo kan ṣoògùn fún ẹ. Oògùn yìí wọ́n ṣe fún ẹ bóyá àpájí ni bóyá òkígbẹ́ ni bóyá ọ̀fẹ́ ni àbí kankan wọ́n ṣe fún ẹ wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi jalè pé kó o lè fi jalè kó lè di ògbójú olè wọ́n fi ìdí àṣírí yìí wọ́n fi fún ìkejì ẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹjọ́ lọ. That person will definitely be your target. Why? Because wọ́n máa wọ pé hey tó bá di ọ̀la tó bá lé mi ẹ̀gbẹ́ni ó máa lè tú ọká mi fò. Because of that, even babaláwo tó ṣoògùn fẹ́ is not safe. Maybe because tó bá tí o bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣọṣẹ́ babaláwo lè tú ẹ fò. The same thing, any Fulani man tó bá fún ẹ lówó tó ń lò ẹ́ against àwọn èèyàn ẹ, he is not using you against your people alone, but he is also using you against yourself. Because tó bá succeed láti lò ẹ́ against àwọn èèyàn ẹ, they will come back to you heavily. They will destroy you, destroy everything you have. They are not doing it to favor you. They are not doing it to suit themselves. They are doing it to satisfy themselves. And at the end of the day, you are going to be sacrificed. Whether you like it or not. Constitution to swear láti protect. Only constitution tí Jigawa governor to swear láti protect o. And this same constitution yìí ó sọ pé we have equal rights. Equality before the law. But Lord there is equality before the law. But Lord one, the one fi class you see among the equal. Which means you are not equal to them. Because there are people among them. Are we supposed to be in the same shoe with Fulani people? In terms of everything, in terms of anything, we are not compatible. Ẹ wo bí wọ́n ṣe ń deny for crying out loud. Ẹ wo irú aṣọ tó ń wọ̀ náà. Ẹ wo bí tí wọ́n gbé Fúlàní ò nílé. Inú igbó ni Fúlàní ń gbé. Kò dẹ̀ sí ilẹ̀ tí Fúlàní máa tẹ̀sẹ̀ wọ̀ tó máa wọ̀ tí ò ní di desert. Ẹ lọ wo gbogbo settlement Fúlàní pátápátápátá. Ẹ lọ wo bí tí wọ́n gbé. From Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso down to Niger. Ẹ wo rí àwọn ibi tí wọ́n ń gbé. Now kẹwàá wo ibi tí wọ́n wá settle sí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lẹ́ni ẹ wo bí gbogbo ilẹ̀ yẹn ṣe ń rí. Gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá ló ti ń di aṣálẹ̀. Torí pé the land ibi tó bá ti wọ̀ ó ti wà cursed because of them. Mo rí fídíò ọba kan ọba wèrè olórí burúkú ọba kan. I will play the video tomorrow. I said it yesterday. Tí ó sọ wípé káwọn èèyàn kan fi àwọn Fúlàní lẹ̀ tó ń sọ wípé ṣé wàá bí a responsibility ẹ̀. Ìpè tí àwọn ará bí tó bá ṣe nǹkan táwọn ò fẹ́ oníkan fìyẹn lẹ̀ náà kò lè sọ pé òun máa bí a responsibility. Ara àwọn olórí burúkú tá a pè lólórí wa nìyẹn. And you call yourself a king.
He is not. But let me just read the article according to how it is written. So it said the president of Biafra, who is having offer, has replied to Aramajiri group leader Yerima Shetima. Speaking to newsmen in Owerri, Wazirike stated that Igbos are solidly behind him and would fight for him. He also cautioned Shetima to be mindful of his statements because he is a president. In a quote, I got the threat from Yerima Shetima and I laughed about it because he don't know my position in Igbo land. He must understand that I'm the president of Biafra and Igbo youths. We will never allow that to happen. Shetima must mind the way he talks, because an insult to me is an insult to Ndibo. Enough is enough, he warned. So this is a reply Wazirike gave to Yerima Shetima after what Shetima said initially. So guys, thanks once again for having this moment.
May God continue to bless you, Jare, my brother.
Watch my video and
may God continue to bless you. May God continue to bless you. May God continue to bless you. Yes. Let me seize this opportunity to warn our leaders once again. Fulani people cannot fight for you. The only set of people that can fight for you are the Yoruba people, are your people. And these are the people you are selling for money. Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you doing this evil to yourself? I ask again, why are you doing this evil to yourself? Now, let's go to our evil tí àwọn Fúlàní tó ti ṣe perpetrate láti 1960. Mo ka eléyìí lánàá, Tiv riot 1960 to 1964. Níbo ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀? The location, Benue Valley, Northern Region, now Benue State. The numbers of the victims, the death, the fatality is unknown. The unknown number of victims, it means thousands, tens of thousands of people in Lubani between 1960 and 1964. Now, when did it happen? It occurred during the protest for the creation of Benue State from the northern region. Now, let's go to another one. Anti-Igbo program, July and August 1996. Not July and August. Igbo massacre ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní May 29, 1966. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ títí di November 1st, 1966. That was the exact period tí wọ́n pa Igbo in the northern part of the country. They call it Igbo massacre. More than 3 million Igbos were assassinated, killed in cold blood. Then, 1966 Igbo massacre. Between May 29 and November 1st, 1966. But look at what our government are. Look at what they put down. They said July and August 1966. It's a great lie. And where did it happen? In the northern part of Nigeria. How many of the northerners were killed? Nobody, even the federal government, did not do anything to stop it. And it lasted for 6 good months. And the deaths, the victims, they said 8,000 to 30,000, which is a typical lie. More than 3 million Igbos were killed. Now, note, targeted killings of Igbo people in the northern Nigeria in revenge for the coup of January 15, 1966. That was the first coup d'etat that took place in Nigeria. Now, this is another one, Asaba massacre, 1967, on the 7th of October, 1967, Asaba Delta State, during the Civil War. They said up to 500 men were killed, which is a typical lie. More than this. And note, occurred during Biafran Civil War. Ugep massacre, 24th of December, 1975, Ugep Cross River State. They said more than 65 people were killed. Occurred after soldiers accused townspeople of murdering a drunk soldier. So they started killing people. They massacred our people, destroy them, killing them in cold blood. Bakolori massacre, 1980, April 28, 1980, Bakolori, Zamfara State, more than 380 people were killed. They said The reason being that the government of the defunct Sokoto state wanted to build a dam in Bokolori and offer to settle the people. Kẹ́tì mọ̀ pé ó ti pẹ́ tí wọ́n ti ń force àwọn èèyàn out of their land. You want to build a dam. You want to resettle the people that are living there. And they said no. I started killing them. We killed as many as possible. But they numbered them to be 380, which is a great lie. Umuechem massacre. On the 1st of November 1990, Umuechem River State, more than 85 people. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ibi tí ìjọba bá sọ pé èèyàn kan kú kẹ́tì mọ̀ pé ó kéré jù 50 to 100 people ti bá lọ. After a protest at Shell's office by youths of the town, demanding for electricity, water, roads, and compensation following environmental degradation, the police moved in and massacred the town. On top of waiting, they request for waiting belongs to them. Requesting for the social amenities. And some of the social amenities are electricity, pipe-borne water, good roads, and compensation. Say this one too much for them to ask. It not too much. But for you to know, say, it don't take, no be now, our government, don't they kill our people. Now in our government, don't they kill our people. Ma foko mi dono. Ọjọ́ kan ni wọ́n máa ń ṣòfin. Now, Ode massacre on the 28th of November 1999, Ode in Bayelsa State. They said 43 to 2,500. Kálẹ̀ mọ̀ pé accountability ó ti elude in Nigeria for a very long time. There is nothing like accountability. And there will never be an accountability in Nigeria. They said between 43 and 2,500 people were killed. It means they are not accurate in that number. Thousands of people. Nigeria military attacked the village of Odi as part of the conflicts in the Niger Delta. There is a conflict in a region. Instead of you to go there in a peaceful manner, let's say bring stability and peace into the community, you went there and you started killing our people. This one happened during our former president Olusegun Obasanjo era. Now in Kaduna, 2000 Kaduna riot. It started on the 21st of February 2000 to 23rd of May 2000 in Kaduna. Now, how many people know Sopoku? They said only 2,000 to 5,000. They are not even sure. Just for you to know, but it is high time we put an end to it. They said the religious riots between Christians and Muslims over the introduction of Sharia law in Kaduna State, start of the religious riot phase of the Sharia conflicts in Nigeria. And these are the Fulanis. One of the Fulanis atrocity they want to perpetrate even. They killed as many as possible. They burned down houses, burned down holy places like churches. All in the name of what? In the name of Sharia. All in the name of religion. Ethnic cleansing. Shall we continue to open our eyes? That is why we say enough is enough. We must put an end to the country. Let's pull it down once and for all, so that we can have a peace of mind, so that we can sleep with our two eyes closed. Now let's go ahead. 2001 Jos riot. It started from 7th of September 2001 to 17th of September 2001, and it happened in Jos. They said 500 to 5,000 people were killed. Religious riots between Christians and Muslims. That is the name they give to it. Kí ló fàjà wọn sọ fún wa. Now, Zaki Biam massacre Zaki Biam massacre between 28th of October 2021, the same year. Pẹ̀lú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí 2021, the same thing, the same year with this one. From 28th of October 2001 rather, to 24th of October 2001, Benue State. Ó ti pẹ́ tí wọ́n ti ń dójúlé Benue State. Perhaps there's something special about Benue State that they want to take from the land. That is why they'll be killing them. And they said over 200 people killed. I'll multiply that. You see, I said earlier on, over 3 million Igbos were massacred, but they said 3,000 people. Now divide 3 million by 3,000. Can one multiply it by 200? And might get number or the almost accurate figure of our ni Benue, and they call it massacre. Before a conflict could be called a massacre, thousands of people. Now, attack by the Nigerian army avenging the kidnapping and killing of 19 soldiers by suspected thief militia. Now, Miss World riot, 22nd of November 2002, Kaduna State, more than 200 people were killed. And what was the cause of the killing? Inter-religious riots that started on November 22nd in Kaduna, along with many houses of worship being burned by religious zealots, caused in these days about the 2002 Miss World Beauty Contest to be held in Abuja, in which Muslims took offense. They took offense it. They don't want Miss World program come hold there near Abuja, come hold sell Abuja, on no foul. And these are the people tell you your belief brothers or Muslim brothers. Our Yoruba Muslims are not in the same level with the northern Muslim people or the northern Muslims. In terms of intelligence, you are far ahead of them. In terms of exposure, you are far beyond them. In terms of education, exceptionally, you are not the same. So why do you call them your brothers in Islam? Where on earth in Yoruba land can this evil be perpetrated? To over host a program because of that. You started killing people, burning down churches, destroying properties. Where on earth? Even here in Turkey, the population of Turkey is about, I think about 85 million. Yes. Now, Turkey is 99.8% Muslims. Tebari be watching dress during the summer. Are you sure this is a Muslim country? Are you sure Turkey is a Muslim country? There are so many things, so many things. You want to say Muslim country, during the Ramadan period, they drink openly. If you go to there is a state, they call it the state Izmir. When you go to Izmir, you see them drinking openly. They drink, they enjoy themselves. And this is the same religion. Torí ẹ pa àwọn èèyàn kiri torí ogun jihad. Ṣé bí Quran ṣe sọ fún ilé pé wọ́n ṣe ń jagun jihad? If you want me to believe in your religion, come in peace and preach to me. If I'm ready to accept your religion, so be it. And if I'm not ready, leave me. Kí ni meaning salam? Àlàáfíà ni. That's the meaning. So why don't you act according to Quran, the Holy Quran? And these are the people. Now, Yewa massacre ẹ wo arabi tí wọn wà wọ́n ní 975 people massacre because something massacre. Now when did it happen? Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti February 2004 to May 2004. From February 2004 to May 2004, Yewa, Shenda, and Kano, they said 75 people died. Religiously motivated killing between Christians and Muslims. Christians and Muslims in Yoruba land. Eje joko koma kenyin sira yin. In those days, before ayé àwọn kòló àti èèrà, oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀sìn ló wà ní Yorùbá. Àwọn ẹlẹ́sìn Ọbàtálá, òrìṣà ńlá, àwọn náà ni Ọbàtálá, àwọn Ọya, Ògún, Ṣàngó, Èṣù àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, gbogbo wọn ló yapa ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń fi ara wọn fún ọmọ, wọ́n máa ń fọmọ fúnra wọn fẹ́. Ṣùgbọ́n Christian àti Muslim lọ́dọ̀ tiwa. Even here in Turkey, Christians, if you are a Christian, tó bá rí Muslim lady, tó bá sọ pé òun like ẹ, àbí ẹ ti jọ sọ̀rọ̀ tí yẹra yín, you can get married. No one is going to debar you from getting married. But Nigeria, ìjà ìsìn yìí, ó pẹ̀lú bí tó máa fi gbà wọlé sí wa lára. We are fighting for our freedom, not religion war. Please, we are begging you, all the Yoruba people, let us open our eyes. Let us open our eyes and fight for our nation. Now another one. Ṣé ń bá lọ bá a ṣe ń kà á wípé ó ti pẹ́ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ti kún fún ẹ̀jẹ̀. Kò sí bá a ṣe lè tó ìlú yẹn. There is no way. There is no way we can change the country. There's no way we can rebuild the country. The best way is to leave. Because we don't speak the same language, we don't have the same culture, we don't have the same mentality, we don't share the same vision, we don't have the same mission. Our future is completely different. So we don't have anything in common. This is another one. Muhammad Khartoum's crisis. On the 18th of February 2006, Maiduguri, more than 50 people died. The international crisis reached the Nigerian city of Maiduguri, in which over 50 people were killed and many buildings destroyed and damaged by rioting Muslims. Outraged because of cartoons about Muhammad in the Danish newspaper, Jyllands Posten. Kí ló kàn wọ́n? Àwọn Denmark wọ́n gbé cartoon jáde, ọ̀dọ̀ yín lẹ ti ń jà á. Àwọn Turkey tó jẹ́ Islamic country, àwọn Syria wà ń bẹ̀, Iran wà ń bẹ̀, àwọn Libya wà ń bẹ̀, àwọn Morocco wà ń bẹ̀, Tunisia wà ń bẹ̀, Libya wà ń bẹ̀, Egypt wà ń bẹ̀, wọ́n ọjà. Ó wá jẹ́ Nàìjíríà náà tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pa àwọn èèyàn. Ethnic cleansing. Take note of it. We are going ahead. If you are unable to finish this tonight, we will continue from where we stop tonight tomorrow. I pray we finish everything tonight. Then in 2008, Ogaminana massacre, 26th of February 2008, Ogaminana, Kogi State, over 50 people killed. Police descended on Ogaminana at 8:30 p.m. at night on February 26th, killing and brutalizing mostly elderly men, women, and children in a reprisal attack that has sent shock and outrage throughout the country. You can only see that in Nigeria. How many people need more discipline? How many people need more sack? How many people need more in prison? Lori issue, I don't know. And I'm not sure there is any. That is Nigeria that you and I found ourselves. Shall we continue to fold our arms? Shall we continue to open our eyes and see all this thing happening in our country? No. We need to put an end to the country now. We are going. That same 2008, Jos riot, 28th to 29th November 2008, Jos, more than 381 people died. Divide 3 million by 30,000, Then multiply it by 381. You will get almost accurate figure of the people. Religious riots between Christians and Muslims over the result of a local council election. Ṣé tí mo yẹ religion tí wọ́n fi ojú bo sí abẹ́ tí wọ́n ti torí ẹ̀ pa àwọn èèyàn wa. It's also in our land now, happening as I am talking to you. Àwọn kan ti kú lé nísìn tí wọ́n ti kú ikú gbóná ikú ọ̀sán gangan. Èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ìjẹ̀bú Òde Ìbàdàn expressway lánàá. Nigerian police wọ́n ti deny ẹ o, wọ́n ní kò sí nǹkan tó jọ. Just for you to know pé the Nigerian police cannot defend you. Nigerian military cannot defend you. Nigerian Air Force cannot defend you. Nigerian Navy cannot defend you. You need to rise up now and defend yourself. In 2009, Boko Haram uprising. 7th on July 2009, Maiduguri, Bauchi, Potiskum, and Wudil. Àwọn ibi tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lélẹ̀ 4 towns, Maiduguri, Bauchi, Potiskum, and Wudil. More than 1,000 people died. 1,000, 3 million divided by 3,000, multiplied by 1,000. We give you the number or the figure. Now, Islamic militant killed over 1,000 people between 26 and 29 July. During the violence, Christians were killed for refusing to convert to Islam. In your land, whether you are a Muslim or you are a Christian, these people are coming to kill you. Whether you are a Christian or you're a Muslim, as long as you are a Yoruba man, they are coming to kill you. Whether you are the monarch, you are the king, you are the governor or whatever, they are coming after your life. Run for your dear life. And how do you run? Defend yourself now and start doing what you are supposed to do. What are you supposed to do? Now is to start defending your land. Now 2010, just riot. 2010 for the whole year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That is why I think we should come on to see 365 days. 365 days. It happened in Jos. And how can 92 people died or killed in a year-old riot? And what was the reason? Because they said religion rioting. Victims were mostly Christians killed by Muslims. Religion war is looming and is here within us. Now, 2011, Abuja United Nations bombing. 26th of August 2011, it happened in Abuja. They said 116 people died. 312 injured. Boko Haram attacked a United Nations compound in Abuja. These people have no respect for anybody. As long as they can bomb the United Nations compound, they have no respect for you and me. They have no respect for your crown. Neither do they have respect for your throne. They don't have respect for that political office you are occupying today. They have no respect for anybody. They can come and descend on you anytime. It's better you turn back now. They say, no matter how far you've gone on the wrong way, turn back. Now, 2011, Damaturu attacks. It happened on the 4th of November 2011. Where in Damaturu, I think Yobe State or so, they said between 100 and 150 people died. And what was the reason? Again, Islamic militant associated with Boko Haram attacked police station, churches, and banks. Ombo, I will land there. As long as Tao people Batilekpa, they are fellow brothers, how much more you and me? Who are you and who are me? Or who am I? They will descend heavily. I I'm going to tell us the solution to this problem, because we have the solution now and we need to start applying the solution now. December 2011, Nigerian clashes. And this one happened December 2011 in Maiduguri and Damaturu. They said more than 68 people. This one, they even said the truth here. They are not even, they don't know the actual number of the people. And can you reason? Again, listen to it and listen carefully. Islamic militant associated again with Boko Haram clashed with security forces between 22nd and 23rd December 2012. December 2011, northern Nigeria attacks. December 25th, 2011, Madala. They said more than 41 people died. 73 injured. Muslim militants bombed a Catholic church during Christmas Mass. Muslim militants bombed a Catholic church during Christmas Mass. I am not saying this to hate a Muslim. My mom is a Christian. My uncle is a Muslim, the chief imam of their town. They come together, they wine and they dine together every 15 days. They hold meeting together till date. But there is a fact that I want to establish here. And that fact is that these people are evil. They are not Muslims. But they are doing this in disguise to take your land, all in the name of jihad. They are not jihadists. They are terrorists. And until we push them out of our land, we will never ever know peace. That's just a basic fact. We are still going on and on and on and on. Don't be weary tonight. January 5 to 6, 2012, Nigeria attacks again. Between 5th and 6th January 2012, Mubi, Yola, Gombe, and Maiduguri, 4 towns. More than 37 people killed. Is it possible? The cause is again, the note again. Islamic terrorists attack churches and Christians' businesses. Boko Haram claimed responsibility. January 28, 2012, Nigeria attack again. The 28th of January 2012. This one happened in Kano. They said more than 185 people died. Islamic terrorists attack government installations, including police station and barracks, immigration officers, etc. Boko Haram claimed the responsibility. April 2012, Kaduna bombing. This one happened on the 8th of April 2012. In Kaduna, they said more than 38 people died. Islamic terrorists bombed a church on Easter. June 2012, Kaduna church bombings. 7th of June 2012. Kaduna, Wusasa, and Sabongari. They said between 12 and 19 people died. Nínú church. Even koje church kékeré gan. Ẹ máa mọ̀ pé in a church, tí a bá rárá, at least a máa ní like bí 20, 30, 40, 50 churches. How many people in a congregation? Wọ́n ní pé ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa. Okay, àwọn tí wọ́n lọ fún Easter tí wọ́n wà nínú church lọ́jọ́ Easter, wọ́n ní only 33 people died. Now June 2012, Kaduna church bombing again. 7th of June 2012, Kaduna, Usasa. Okay, they said between 12 and 19 people died. In which area? 3 locations, 3 different locations. Sabongari, Usasa, and Kaduna. 3 different locations, only 12 to 19 people died. 80 injured. Islamic terrorists bombed 3 churches. Now, Deeper Life Church shooting, the 7th of August 2012 in Okene, Kogi State. They said 19 people died. Islamic militants attacked a church. The pastor was among the dead. That same 2012 shooting in northern Nigeria. This one happened and they said these people died. And so on and so forth. Because Abani Kama Katon and Nile Katon Leni. This and many other things. Èyí tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní yíyá yìí ńkọ́ tí a lè sọ tán. Èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ńlá sí ẹ̀ ńkọ́ tí a lè sọ tán. Until we rise up and say no to Nigerian government. A lè rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Now, it's 19 minutes at the downside of 1 a.m. here in Turkey. What time is it over there? Share this program and let's continue to educate our people. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó sú yín, ẹ má jẹ́ kó rẹ̀ yín ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa. Oríṣiríṣi ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ló ṣẹlẹ̀, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan là ń gbọ́, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan lójú wa ń rí. Èyí tá a rí tó ṣe sọ síta, òun la máa sọ síta. Èyí tá a rí tá a kàn èyí tí kò ṣe sọ síta, tá a rí tí kò ṣe sọ síta, a gbọ́dọ̀ sọ síta. Èyí tá a bá tún máa sọ síta, a kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni létí ká fi fún wa rí. Ṣé rí níbi tá a bá dé yìí, tá a bá lè dìde, mo ní láìpẹ́ yìí wọ́n recruit àwọn sójà ní Nàìjíríà. Nigerian government, they recruit them. Mòye tí wọ́n mú ní Borno state nìkan, wọ́n mú 600 people ní Borno. In Kano, wọ́n recruit 300 people ní Kano. Now, what's their population in Borno? Let us check the population in Borno. Let's check it. Now, Borno State, as at early this year, Borno State, what's their population? I think their population should be 4 million plus. I think so. Kano State is 9 million. Okay? Borno State, Iran Wokpa, Lagos State is more than 25 million. Let's go to Borno. Let's go to Borno State is 4.1 million, 4.2 million approximately. This is Borno State. This is our population. This is it. If it equals a y, 4.2 million approximately, because it's 4,151,193 is our population in Borno State. Now, ìgbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ recruit àwọn èèyàn ní Borno State, wọ́n recruit 600 soldiers ní Borno State. Lagos State, Kano State, 300 soldiers ni wọ́n recruit. Kẹ́lẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé iná ti wà lórí òrùlé. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí a sùn rárá. Débi tá a máa sùn àsùnpìyè. In Lagos State, only 100 people ni wọ́n recruit ní Lagos State of the population to more than close to 25 million. Àwọn kan ní 15 million. Àwọn kan ní 25 million. Àwọn kan ní 9 million. Nigerian government ní 9 million. But it's a typical lie. Lagos State government, Lagos State population is very close to 25 million. Now, ní Borno tó jẹ́ 4 million, wọ́n recruit 600. Kano, 300. Sokoto, àìmọye àwọn ènìyàn. Now, wọ́n wá mú 100 ní Ọ̀yọ́ State. Wọ́n mú 100 ní Ondo State. Wọ́n mú 100 ní Lagos State. Ní Yorùbá. Now, wọ́n wà ní training lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tẹ́ bá léèyàn nínú military. Ẹni Marcos sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Ẹni kò jọ pé ẹ fẹ́ find out bóyá irọ́ ni àbó òótọ́. Ẹ lọ ṣe findings ẹ̀ kẹ́ jáde wá kẹwàá takò mí lórí ìkànnì yìí tí mo bá parọ́ àbí mo sòótọ́. Now tó bá wá recruit wọn tán wọ́n wà ní as I'm talking to you now wọ́n wà ní camp wọ́n train lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Tó bá wá graduate ẹ̀ mọ̀ wá rí you see them in numbers. You see them in thousands. Wọ́n máa rí àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n máa rí 300 in the whole Yorùbá wọ́n rí 500 in the whole Yorùbá and in the north wọ́n rí 10,000 20,000. Wọ́n ti overpower yín in terms of number. Wọ́n at number yín. Àwọn olórí burúkú dàdà gan olórí burúkú tó péré àwọn olórí yín wọ́n rí gbogbo eléyìí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ torí wọ́n fún wọn lówó. Wọ́n kọ́ ọgbọ́n lára wàásùbírí kẹ́ àbí ìwàásùbírí kẹ́ wọ́n kọ́ ọgbọ́n lára ẹ̀. Káwọn náà lo owó tí wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì kán fi finance àwọn èèyàn wọn kán lè bọ́ nínú oko ẹrú. That is one thing. Another thing tí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn èèyàn wa àwọn èèyàn wa tó bá ti deal fún promotion ní sójà ni o ní air force ni o wọ́n á transfer wọn lọ sí north east. Ẹ lọ bèrè dáadáa bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọ́n á transfer wọn lọ sí north east. Tó bá dé north east wọ́n abandon wọn síbẹ̀ wọ́n á useless wọ́n á render wọn useless wọ́n wá ní promote wọn most of them ló ń kú sí ẹnu Boko Haram wọ́n tì wọ́n sójú ìjà ń bẹ̀. Now we have a solution to our problem. If you want to take our land now, we want Nigeria to leave us alone. We have a very big opportunity tí a ní láti seize for now. Tó yẹ pé tá a bá gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yìí, it's one of those things tí a máa ẹ̀mí wọn máa gbọ̀n ni. Mo ní lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí, Nigerian government wọ́n ti ń kó àwọn sójà kúrò ní east nítorí kíni nítorí nǹkan tí àwọn Eastern Security Network tí wọ́n fi ojú wọn rí wọ́n ti ní kí gbogbo àwọn sójà kó kúrò ń bẹ̀. The attention now is Yoruba nation, Yoruba land. Now we must not open our eyes. Kírú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ bí àwọn Eastern Security Network bó ṣe ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n, let us start our own now. Ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe. I can bet it with my life. Tá bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe ṣùgbọ́n ká má gbé síta o báwọn ṣe ń gbé tí wọ́n síta yẹn no ẹ má jẹ́ ká expose ara wa. Ṣùgbọ́n bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ní east táwọn bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe lọ́dọ̀ tiwa ẹ máa wo nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ní east tá bá rí ọba tó ní ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ẹ yanjú ẹ̀ dànù kò sí nǹkan pẹ̀lú ìwọ̀n sí nǹkan tí èèyàn lè sọ lórí ẹsẹ́gùn. Ọba tó ní ẹ jẹ́ ká fún ní breathing space ẹ má pa ọba yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo ẹ so wọn lókùn ẹ gbé wọn lọ sínú igbó ẹ̀rọ a máa kún wọn wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́. Ọjọ́ tẹ́ ẹ bá máa gé ìka wọn kọ̀ọ̀kan ni ẹ máa gé ìka tẹsẹ̀. Tẹ́ ẹ bá amputate ẹ̀ lẹ́ni tó bá dọ̀la ẹ̀ amputate ẹ̀ tẹ̀ tí wọ́n lè má pa kú pátápátá kẹ́kàn gé ọwọ́ ẹ̀ méjèèjì. This is an example for you to you. This is just a sign of warning. Torí we cannot continue to open our eyes and allow our lands to be invaded by these stupid Fulani tó bá gba owó lọ́wọ́ lọ dá owó padà fún wọn. Otherwise we are coming after you and we are going to destroy you and your family. Tàbá take one as a typical example ká mú fi wọ́n ṣe example gbogbo àwọn tó kù wọ́n á sán ṣòkòtò wọn gírí wọ́n á dúró lẹ́yìn wa. That we need to do now without any delay. Tomorrow may be too late. Today is the appointed time. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé fídíò bàbá yìí síta láti fi confirm nǹkan tí mo ti sọ láti ẹ̀kan. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn atrocity tó wà níbí báyìí? It's just like between 1960 from 1960 to 2019 to 2020. Ó ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gbogbo àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ wo tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. These are 2019, 2009, 2000 whatever. Mo rí 2019 kan bí báyìí. Okay, these are 2019. This one is 2020 to May 2020. Àti ìkan tí June 2020 to date àti ìkásí o kò tí ì sínú ẹ̀ kẹwọ́ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn èèyàn wa. Mélòó ni a fẹ́ sọ, mélòó la fẹ́ kà, mélòó la fẹ́ sọ, mélòó la fẹ́ kà nínú Yín Ajípèlé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé fídíò báyìí síta kí gbogbo wa rí. Yeah, Adeolota, yeah, you said it, but I have called people from that area. Wọ́n láwọn ò tí ì rí nǹkan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀. I heard about it. Ṣùgbọ́n a gbọ́dọ̀ máa wádìí nǹkan kan dáadáa so that nígbé fake news síta. And I promise you, tá a bá ṣe findings wa tó bá jẹ́ lóòótọ́ ni irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. I promise you, bó jẹ́ 3 a.m. bó jẹ́ 4 a.m. lálẹ́ yìí, bó jẹ́ 5 a.m. a máa wá sórí atẹ́gùn láti wá fún yín ní details. Àti fídíò àti everything tó fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ a máa gbé wá. Now láti wá fún yín ní details, the full information. Ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀ ní Kájọlà, now it's ongoing. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀, ẹ ká fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀. Okay, kò sí wàhálà, ẹni tó bá omi ìṣanwọ́ ó sì bóúnjẹ. Ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀, ẹ ṣe gan ni. You are still part of the program is still very young. Ẹ jẹ́ ká continue. Now, gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ lánàá, those of you that listen to our program lánàá, mo sọ pé when we are saying something, ọmọ sọ pé Yorùbá ni, irọ́ ni, gẹ́gẹ́ bí Mákindé ṣe sọ pé majority of the news, most of the news tá à ń gbé jáde tí wọ́n rí lórí social media pé fake ni. This one is from Frank Gaffney. Ó ní Nigeria _ this genocide is loading. The genocide is loading. The genocide is loading. This is a white man. He's not a Nigerian. He's not an African. He's from Western world. But he saw it coming. And here it is. Here we are today. Ẹ jẹ́ ká farabalẹ̀ ká gbọ́ fídíò yẹn dáadáa. Lóòótọ́ we tried to analyze the video yesterday, but mo ti sọ pé anytime tí n bá fẹ́ wá analyze ẹ̀ fully, màá mú àwọn nǹkan kan wá tó máa back ẹ̀ up. Àníyẹn ni àwọn article, àwọn nǹkan kan tí a kà lórí bọ́n ṣe ń pa àwọn èèyàn. Lè kà tán, tábà ní ká kà tán máa gbà wá like bí 4 or 5 hours láti kà tán ká wá couple ká pile up pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ń sìn láti January 1st to date. It's going to take us hours to complete it. But let's listen to Governor Abishek Governor Abi whatever. Let's listen to him. Oh yeah, Oga, let's talk. Let's hear you. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Please, okay. The audio is muted.
Truth about what's happening in Nigeria. Let me. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be on this panel with people who are putting a lot of energy and, in some cases, I think, their lives on the line to tell the truth about what's happening in Nigeria.
Now, this man, first statement, only for the people who are putting their lives on the line to say the truth, to tell the truth about what is happening in Nigeria. Shetiri is ready to say nothing but the truth. Only you will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Let me build on what has been said by my distinguished colleagues. I believe that what is afoot here is jihad.
Shetigbo is jihad, genocide. They are ready to kill and kill and kill until they kill everybody. Not the exemption of Amobawa. They are ready to kill everybody. they are ready to destroy everything tó ti fi gbèsè ayé ẹ̀ ti kójọ tó ti fi èrú tó ti fi gbà tó táwọn ènìyàn ẹ̀ they are going to destroy everything gbogbo nǹkan tá a ti inherit lọ́dọ̀ àwọn bàbá wa they are ready to take over everything from you.
It is a concerted, systematic, organized, and increasingly genocidal effort to remove from Nigeria, and most especially from the areas of Nigeria that are resource rich.
Ṣé ti gbọ́? And àwọn ọba wa gbọ́ gbogbo eléyìí o. And wọ́n lè nǹkan tó ti lè mú kí fídíò yìí dọ́dọ̀ irú wa báyìí definitely àti circulate lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn politicians wa àti circulate káàkiri ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọba àti circulate káàkiri gbogbo ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn alágbára ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. But they turn their deaf ear.
Christians who are, by definition, under Sharia supremacist program that drives jihad, enemies of Islam and people that can be eliminated or otherwise removed at will. And this creates not just a very strong contradiction to the party line. Party line, I'm afraid, is not confined to the government of Nigeria. It is also the party line of significant parts of our own government.
Shatiba, the significant part of our own government, of the Western world people, including Britain, British, and their people, their government, they know everything about what is going on in Nigeria. Most of them, you can hear it right from the horse's mouth now. I just can repeat it. Can't continue. Or don't analyze. We by last near no.
And this creates not just a very strong contradiction to the party line. Party line, I'm afraid, is not confined to the government of Nigeria. It is also the party line of significant parts of our own government here in the United States. Namely, that as has been said, this is just farmers and herdsmen can't get along. And they're somehow mutually responsible for the bloodletting that seems to be virtually, if not entirely, confined to the farmers. How does that work? Well, it works if, in fact, it is jihad. And the herdsmen, the Fulani militants primarily, are armed to the teeth, as well as doctrinally, religiously, if you will, but I think of it more as ideologically driven to engage in this religious, ethnic cleansing of those who are not with the Sharia. Our challenge, it seems to me, is to be truthful about that reality. I'm very pleased to be co-sponsoring with this team this particular event, but we also had the privilege of working with specifically the International Committee on Nigeria a few weeks ago. Sponsored a delegation from Nigeria. We called it the Nigeria Crisis Delegation. Had the opportunity to introduce some extraordinarily brave men and women who, again, had come here to tell the truth.
Okay. I really appreciate the extraordinary, courageous, and brave men and women to tell the truth about what is happening in Nigeria. Now, do you want to be part of this extraordinary, brave men and women? Am I ready to be part of this extraordinary, brave men and women? Are we ready to be part of this? If you say the truth, you are going to die. If you fail to say the truth, you will definitely die. This is just the beginning of everything. You've had it from his mouth, from Frank's mouth. You've had it all. So this is not a mere saying. This is not a doctored video. This is just the reality of everything. Thank God the Western world know what is going on, exactly what is going on in Nigeria. And they know the evils that are going on in that country. So if you declare yourself a citizen of Oduduwa Nation, it's not too much and it's not too bad. Because these people don't mean any good for you and your people, the Biafrans and the Yoruba people. Because they have come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Nothing more, nothing less. To kill, to steal, to destroy, and to seize your land. Shall we continue to fold our arms? Come on, so I'm less concerned about what is happening to you. Because Koiti Komi. Shall we continue to turn a blind ear? Wípé Koiti dodo wa torí pé wọ́n ti pa family wa. Shall we continue to live in abject poverty, suffering and smiling, dying by the day? Come on, so we can't pretend as if nothing is going wrong. I think this is the right time for Walati today. Let's continue with the video. Emma Binu.
Bear witness to what they had personally experienced in some cases and what they had seen in their communities in the way of this kind of genocidal effort to remove Christians from their lands. They were vilified by the government of Nigeria, even by the vice president of Nigeria, who was invited to what I call a come to Jesus meeting with our own vice president, Mike Pence, after his chief of staff and others on his staff heard from the Nigeria crisis delegation. And after that meeting between the two vice presidents, the embassy spokesman for Nigeria once again vilified those who were truth-telling about what's going on in their country. So it brings us to what do we do about this? The congressman has identified, former congressman, just for the record, he didn't start serving in 1918. I believe it was 1981. It was a long time, but it wasn't quite that long a time. And I'm sure it felt most days like it was about that long a time. But he served with great distinction, of course, and he has been a tremendous leader on all of these issues, both in and out of government. And what he has said is so true, that there does need to be findings of fact, specifically that genocide is taking place. Genocidal activity building to full-on genocide is taking place in other places, not just at the hands of the Fulani, but of course at Boko Haram's, as well as the Islamic State of the West Africa province. That would be the Islamic State that we think we have defeated, some do, in the Middle East.
And Mark Bagbe, this Islamic State of West Africa, ni a gbọ́ pé wọ́n gbé $200,000 fún àwọn olórí burúkú ọmọ Yorùbá kan ní last year. Ìpé kí wọ́n invade the southern part of the country. ISWA, Islamic State of West Africa, ìpé for just only $200,000, you sold your people. Then you welcome them to your land. And you think you will not be dealt with at the end of the day for just only $200,000. And now much is $200,000 for crying out loud? $200,000? Is there anything to you? And as at the time, so you $200,000, could it be 70-something million naira? And compare 70-something million dollars to the lives of 55 or 60 million people. To fẹ́ tà, tó fẹ́ kó sínú ìyọnu, tó fẹ́ kí wọ́n kú kókó àkúrun. Then these 65 million people, kò wá wò pé 65% of them or 85% of them are youths, kò wá multiply it by 4 pé èèyàn kankan bímọ mẹ́rin or kò divide this let's say 60 million people, okay, and the youth are 50 million, kò wá mú 50 million yẹn kò wá divide it by 2 which is 25 million ọkùnrin àti obìnrin, kò wá multiply it by 4 which is 100 million. 100 million plus 50. Now it's 150 million people. In the next generation, 150 million people. We won't be more many. We are endanger life for what time because of $200,000. Owó tó yẹ pé kò tó ẹlòmíì láti establish business. Owó tó yẹ pé kò sí business tó lè fi gbé kalẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà tó lè yọrí. Tó lè jẹ́ company kan táwọn máa sọ pé bàbá lélẹ́yìí ó dá iléeṣẹ́ ńlá ńlẹ̀ téèyàn ti ń kọ́ ilé kan tó worth more than 300 million naira. About $200,000. So the lives of your people. Now they are killing this same person. Don't deny allegation here. He's not saying anything now. Táwọn Fúlàní ṣe ń pa àwọn èèyàn wa. Which means he's so happy and delighted in what the Fulanis are doing. And they want to give them that title. They said Fulani bandits or herdsmen bandits. And these are terrorists. As you and I know. Kí ni nǹkan tí terrorists ń ṣe tójú yìí táwọn ṣe yìí? Kéèyàn kàn déédéé wọ ọmọ èèyàn ẹ̀ ṣùṣùṣù. In those days, nígbà tá a wà ní kékeré, àwọn Fúlàní ti ń da ẹran wá sílé wa kò ń ṣe kékeré, wọ́n máa dá dé abúlé wa ń gbà yẹn. They will never go to your farm or allow their cow to enter your farm. Wọ́n á máa jẹ koríko ẹ̀bá ọ̀nà títí wọ́n máa fi dábúlé wa. They come, they move around for 3 months. Tí kò kì í sí òjò. They come from October, tí òjò ti kásẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ wa, from October, December, January. From October, November, December, January. February, wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa palẹ̀ mọ́. Tójò bá ti ń rọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀, wọ́n á máa padà lọ sílùú wọn. Wọ́n fẹ́ lọ dáko. Ọ̀pá, torí náà Yorùbá sọ pé ọ̀pá kan báyìí ni Yorùbá fi ń dẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀rún màálù. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣe wá jẹ́ AK-47 ni wọ́n á fi ń da màálù méjì lénìí. And you open your eyes, ẹ rí gbogbo eléyìí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Ó dá o.
That will be the Islamic State that we hoped to deprive of their caliphate in Iraq and Syria. And that would be the Islamic State that, together with Boko Haram and together with the Fulani, joined as they are by this shared commitment to imposing Sharia on the entirety of Nigeria, and for that matter, I believe, the Lake Chad region beyond.
For you to establish what this man has just said, there was a time tí wọ́n sọ wípé in all our tertiary institution wípé kó máa kọ́ Islamic religion tí gbogbo àwọn pastors Baba Oyedepo and co tí gbogbo wọn dìde ń gbà yẹn the Christian Association of Nigeria tó dìde tó ní láì kò sí nǹkan tó jọ. Báwo ló ṣe máa expect kí wọ́n máa kọ́ Islamic religion in my own university tó jẹ́ Christian university? Yes, everybody is entitled to any religion tó bá wù, but you cannot impose a specific religion lórí àwọn èèyàn. Ibi tó ti ń bọ̀ nìyẹn. Ẹ máa rí Arabic language nínú Nigerian naira. These people wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní map a plan wọn for a very long time. But kò sí bí àgbẹ̀ ṣe lè jí dé oko. Inú oko báyìí náà máa bá kùkùté. We are highly sophisticated and intelligent, but where are these qualities? Where do we keep our sophistication? Where do we keep our intelligence? Where is our boldness? Where is our education in Yoruba land? Why Tashi Barawa in this position? Why do we allow our stupid leaders to do this thing to us? Why do we allow ourselves, we the leaders, why do we allow ourselves to be used against our people? Where do we collect money, the expense of our people? Why do we sell our people? Why do we give our land to Fulani people? The Fulani bandits, the Fulani terrorists. Why are we doing this to ourselves?
They are seeking to reestablish a caliphate on a vastly grander scale and with considerably greater money and therefore power than ever would have been possible in the parts they occupied of Iraq and Syria. So think about that.
Think about that. The Yoruba kings. Think about that. The Yoruba monarchs. Think about that. The Yoruba leaders and elders. Think about that. The Yoruba people. Think about that. The Biafrans. Think about that. All the Southerners and the Middle Belt in Nigeria. Let's push Nigeria out of our land. We've been in existence before Nigeria came to being. We are not moving out of Nigeria, as one of our fathers rightly said. We are not moving out of Nigeria, but we want Nigeria to leave us alone. Let Nigeria move out of our land. Because our land is no longer inviting Nigeria, and Nigeria is no longer welcome in our land. Let them establish their caliphate in their land. Let them establish their caliphate in their land. This is not what we call jihad. This is massacre. And we won't open our eyes and watch these things to continue to happen to us and to our people. We might be enjoying where you are, but your enjoyment is not complete until you free your people. Until your people are free from this bondage. Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe máa free? It's in my hand. It's in your hand. It's in our hand. It's going to be a collective effort to free ourselves from this bondage. I am not talking about the stupid and idiot leaders, the fools that call themselves leaders in Yoruba land, but I am talking about the good ones among them. I am calling upon the good ones among them. Torí pé gbogbo èèyàn kan ló parí nílùú àparí tí wọ́n fi pé gbogbo wọn láparí. But majority of our leaders are useless. Let them sit tight now and come back to their right senses. Let them think straight. Let them talk to their upstairs and open their minds. Sit down and ask themselves some certain questions. I'm going to analyze the video. I think we have how many minutes? Okay. We have about 2 more minutes to go on the video. But it might take us like 10-20 minutes. But Paul say,
it's not just the nightmare of possibly tens of millions of Christians being driven from the country into these refugee flows with ripple effects for Africa, for Europe, almost certainly for this country and beyond.
Yes, tens of millions. Itoba escape. That is why I said a couple of days ago that United Nations, if you fail to act now, if you refuse to take a step now, you are inviting 97 million liabilities to yourself. 95 million liabilities are coming to you very soon. Because when this war breaks out, many people will be forced to vacate the land. And they will come to Europe, they will come to Canada, they will come to all these Western world countries, they will troop to other West African countries. Then the situation will be worse than ever. So it's better if you know you want peace for yourself. United States of America, I am not talking about you, about UK, about England, because they have hands in what is happening in Nigeria. The United Nations, rise up now and take action before it is too late.
It is that what will be filling the vacuum that's thus created will be the jihad, the Islamic State. And I think it's fair to expect that it won't be confined to Nigeria or even the Lake Chad region. It will be spreading throughout West Africa and far beyond. So what do we do about it? Very quickly and very superficially, perhaps. We believe at Save the Persecuted Christians that it is incumbent upon all of us to hold the persecutors accountable for what they're doing. And more to the point, to create costs to them for their crimes against humanity. President Trump, to his credit, took this basic proposition out for a test drive not so long ago. Last year, he called to account the regime of Recep Tayyip Erdogan for the persecution of one specific Christian, an American Christian, a missionary by the name of Pastor Andrew Brunson in Turkey.
That is America for you. I could remember after the coup d'etat that took place July 15, 1916, 2016. That was barely 3 years ago, not up to 4 years now in Turkey. Tomo, that American man. The Americans stood by him. They sanctioned Turkey for prosecuting the man. The man was jailed but later released. But in our land, you see your people being killed everywhere. What do you mi ori o àṣemori àmì orí ojú mi mo lálẹ́ yìí o ojú ọ̀hún dẹ̀ ṣe máa fọ́ nìyẹn pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run.
He not only held him accountable, but when Erdogan refused to release Pastor Brunson, to impose some very punishing sanctions.
Despite the fact that Sowore kò believe nínú nǹkan tá à ń ṣe, I'm not preaching for Sowore anyway, because the matter on ground has gone beyond revolution now. But they arrested him, they molested him, he was being put to jail without trial. Kò sí nǹkan tí àwọn olórí Yorùbá ṣe sí. They arrested Abiola, the same set of Yoruba people. Àwọn ni wọ́n lọ ta Abiola l'Abuja, and they killed him. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. They were the same set of people tí wọ́n arrest Baba Awolowo. Àwọn náà ni wọ́n preside lórí case tí wọ́n jail Baba Awolowo. How long tí Yorùbá máa continue láti máa ṣe léyìí? Ẹ jẹ́ rori yín kó tó pẹ́ jù fún yín.
On the steel and aluminum industries in particular of Turkey, the effects of which are still being felt in the country, even though Pastor Brunson, thank God, is now out. In fact, I had a chance to visit with him briefly this weekend in Denver, Colorado, where he spoke very powerfully about the need to hold the persecutors accountable, as was done with great effect in his case, but now needs to be done on a far larger scale to stave off this disaster in Nigeria. Let me close by saying that in addition to holding the persecutors accountable, we should also be holding those who enable the persecutors accountable. I happen to be wearing a pin, some outside if anyone would like one. It features prominently the letters SPB. On the pin it stands for Stop Persecuting Believers. It's also the acronym for one of the...
Whether you are a believer or you're not a believer, nobody is entitled or no one has the authority to persecute you. Because you have the freedom to everything, freedom to life, freedom to religion. You have the freedom of speech, freedom to do whatever you want, provided it's about to go against the law. Nigeria is a dead country. Nigeria is a forgotten nation. Nigeria must come to an end. Now is the time to end Nigeria.
Most prominent law firms and lobbying operations in this city, Squire Patton Boggs. We have made it our purpose in the Save the Persecuted Christians initiative to use this upcoming ministerial, whose margins we're meeting today, as an opportunity to raise the visibility of what Squire Patton Boggs is doing on behalf, not of Nigeria, fortunately, but alas, communist China, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Cameroon, in the Lake Chad region, I believe, and the Palestinian Authority. Lobbying on their behalf to protect them from accountability, to get benefits from the American taxpayer, and otherwise to prosper even as they engage each and every one of those regimes in systemic, state-sponsored persecution of Christians and usually other faith minorities as well. They are not alone, to be sure, in such representation. They just happen to be particularly egregious in doing it. And last week, Save the Persecuted Christians and a coalition of 44 other groups came forth to tell Squire Patton Boggs to cease and desist with this enabling of persecution. We encourage you to join us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Frank Gaffney. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, mo lérò pé ẹ ti gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá yìí sọ pátápátá. Now, àwọn ọba wa ti gbọ́, àwọn ìjòyè wa ti gbọ́, gbogbo àwọn governor wa pátápátá ló ti gbọ́, because as I'm talking to you now, I know they have their delegates on this platform. I know we have some delegates from Nigerian government on this platform. And a delegates from across the world on this platform to Ongbo program Ilaleye. We have some prominent Yoruba people to one listen to program Ilaleye as I am talking to you. And we have some ordinary Yoruba citizens to listen to continue Solaleye. We have some people from Biafra land. That is why Timon code mix. We have people across the world. Tiwongbo program here. Elomi lema understand the language me. Why some do? Some Fulanis are watching us as we are talking, as we are running this program. This is my advice to my fellow Oduduans. Let's emulate the Biafrans, but in such a logical way. Be watching clean in Leon. Let's emulate that. But then don't let us bring it on air. Gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ń ṣe ẹ jẹ́ kó wà lábẹ́ aṣọ. A dẹ̀ tún fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí ká fi rọ̀ olóyè Sunday Igboho. A fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí a fẹ́ fi rọ̀ Sunday Igboho. These people are trying. Don't allow yourself to be used. And don't look back. Because all the Yoruba people are behind you, fully behind you. Come rain, come shine. If you look at your back, you are going to see us, especially the youths. They are solidly behind you. Now also want to thank you Nwazurike for that bold step, for taking that money from them and for not allow yourself to be used against your people. May God continue to bless you. And as I'm urging those of you that you believe in one Nigeria in this our land, Yoruba nation, to think twice. A minute late, henceforth, can turn to everlasting regret. We are marching forward. We are going to the promised land. We are about to get there, but it might not be easy. And I know it's not going to be easy. We must end the country now. because Nigeria is ready to end anybody, especially from the southern part of the country. I had one of the Fulani men just so only is ready to drain, but they are ready to drain all our oils and resources until they are no more, until they finish all our resources, especially our oil. He said, even if not in his generation, that they have trained some other guys to continue from where they will stop, meaning that they don't have any good plans for us. All their plans are of evil. So it's 2 minutes at the downside of 2 a.m. 4 minutes past 2. Program in the 2:30. Let's hear your own opinion on tonight's program. Plus 90 536 734 1665 is the number to call. Plus 90 536 734 1665 is the number to call. Please call us. Let us hear your own opinion on tonight's program. We still have many more videos in our archive. One after the other. We have as many articles as possible. We have as many information as possible. We've talked about the resources we have in our land, but we are not going to talk about it anymore because of a certain reason. But what about believe we pay tabalo, we pay amajiya? I would rather tell you that you are lying. Perhaps you've not sat yourself down and ask yourself, we pay in Koto Shele, in Nigeria between 1954 and 1959. Can you Koto Shele in Nigeria? Kill our pace star sets. Then how did we achieve all those things then? Then if you are able to sit yourself down and ask yourself this question, we still have all those things. And apart from those things, we have some other things now that are new. That can rank us among the greatest country in the world. And as I said, don't wait for the British government to come and save you, because the British government will never come. They intentionally sold you to Fulani people, to Fulani terrorists. They intentionally sold you out. We didn't beg for Nigeria to be amalgamated in 1914. We've been ruling ourselves, we've been governing ourselves before they came in. But our fathers were so foolish enough to agree to be part of Nigeria in 1914. They were cajoled. Perhaps due to their lack of education. But what about now? Are our kings not educated enough? If our kings are not educated enough, what about our politicians? What about our elites? What about our educated fellow? Our scientists? Our engineers? What are they doing to save us from Yerima Shetima, from Yetiala, from herdsmen terrorists, from Fulani-led governments that are killing our people raping our women in Nigeria, in our land. Not even outside our land, but in our land. Those people that are trying, that are doing their best, are their best enough for us? We appreciate them. At least we pay one thing big basic. Láti jà fún wa, but let them put more effort. +90 536734165 is the number to call. Hello.
Hello.
Káàárọ̀ sir.
Káàárọ̀. Ọláríwájú ló ń pè láti Èkó.
Káàbọ̀ sórí ètò sir.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pátá. Ìbànújẹ́ kan tó wà lọ́kàn mi lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ti Chief Sunday Igboho ni pé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọ́n ṣe láti gbé. That will have been the beginning of the end of Nigeria.
One more pé he's fighting for his right. They know that the amalgamation has expired for a very long time ago, that we are free to go. That is why Tinubu Shigbe. They know he's fighting for his right, and he has the right to do that. Continue, sir.
I will have been that they go for, so that it will have been the beginning of the end of the country, the northern country called Nigeria. We are good to go, and nothing to by God's grace. I work in an oil company. I know that in the Yoruba nation, we are an edge over the north. There is no way we will be poor about stand alone.
Never.
Anybody tó bá àwọn èèyàn tí ó fẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà pín ní àwọn tí ó ń jẹ nínú Nàìjíríà. Àwa tá a jẹ nínú Nàìjíríà tá a tẹ́tẹ́ pé ogún wa là ń jẹ. Pé Nàìjíríà tún jẹ wá. Àwa la fẹ́ kó pín, which is our 99% of the country of the Yoruba race. Àwa la fẹ́ kó pín, àwa la fẹ́ lọ. Just the little percentage where everyone in the other people. Àwọn àṣírí kan wà tẹ́ pé ó wọ̀n sí ni nípa Yorùbá àti Fúlàní tẹ́ pé ẹ bá gbogbo kìíní ní ìpínlẹ̀ sọ́kì afẹ́fẹ́ sí àwọn náà listening sí wa báyé sọ̀rọ̀ yìí àwọn náà listening ìbá sọ àwọn àṣírí díẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ̀yin gá wí pé kíní ìjẹba ìdí ẹgbẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan wọ́n mú èèyàn wọ́n fún oyin wa wọ́n fún ọyàn màálù wa wọ́n fẹ́ fún pẹ́ pátá ni. Àwọn kan hàn sí mi about 2 years ago nípa ọ̀rọ̀ epo tẹ̀ ẹ̀. In fact, ọ̀dẹ̀ làwa Yorùbá.
In fact ọ̀dẹ̀ tó bá tẹ̀ ní adjective tẹ́lẹ̀ fi qualify wàtà tó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ àdìsá bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ọ̀dẹ̀ làwa Yorùbá mọ̀mú ni ẹni torí òpè làwọn Kàlábá àwọn Fúlàní lọ́lọ́gbọ́n. Tó bá gbé Nàìjíríà àwọn Fúlàní lọ́kàn ní Nàìjíríà. Second class citizen come and it have to end.
It must come to an end. It must.
Before God and man, I'm working with one of the Syracuse. I'm working with one of the Syracuse of Fulani, but Kolchori affected myself.
Sí wàhálà sà ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan nọ́mbà yín sílẹ̀ sà kí n pè yín ṣé a lè pè yín after the program sà.
ẹ free láti pè.
Okay sà
Àwọn people yìí, they are looking up.
Yeah. Ẹjọ́ mo try láti nọ́mbà yín. Mo gbọ́ yín sir.
Yeah, no problem, ẹ lè pè mí.
All right sir.
A nílò láti strategize.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Army ta a ní Nàìjíríà ń ṣe Nigerian Army. The Northern Army a ní comprise of other
national
but Northern Army. The Nigerian Army. Because Northerners are using the army for what they want. If you talk about we need to strategize. The youth, we need to strategize. Thank God, they have their own army now. One way or the other, either by anything, nothing. I mean, before you know it, all ready. The Sunday go in your bar, move where you key, people cause to action to but one more enough. Can you go on lawfully? By that, about the strike, our people about strike more. Out of the one, but the Mihaitiala government want more.
Àwọn Yorùbá náà ló ń kọ́ wọn lọ́gbọ́n. Àwọn Yorùbá ló ń educate wọn.
We'll still get there. By God's grace. Let me hang for now.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
God bless you, sir. We need to strategize. We need to strategize. Plus 90-536-734-1665. Òní tí wà lójú agbágbé plus 90-536-734-1665. Ẹ má gbàgbé ẹ lọ máa subscribe sórí YouTube channel wa. Gbogbo fídíò tí a ti ṣe láti jẹta àráyè upload ẹ̀ torí a máa ń busy ni. Ṣùgbọ́n lálẹ́ tí níta bá ti parí program yìí a máa upload gbogbo fídíò tí a ti ṣe láti ìjẹta a máa upload ẹ̀ sí orí YouTube channel wa plus 90-536-734-1665 is the number to call. Ìjìnlẹ̀ rédíò ní YouTube channel wa lórí Instagram wa ìjìnlẹ̀_radio_turkey bákan náà lórí Twitter ìjìnlẹ̀ FM 2018 ní orí Facebook yìí ìjìnlẹ̀ FM tẹ́ ẹ bá send a friend request wa we have less than 20 people tá máa reach limit wa tẹ́ pé nílẹ̀ accept any friend request mọ́ ìjìnlẹ̀ Marcus ẹ lọ máa send a friend request wa ń bẹ̀ ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀ ẹ̀yin bàbá àtẹ̀yin ìyá wa. We need more calls tonight. Tabaligba, this is 16 minutes at the downside of 2 a.m. Tabaligba 2 or 3 more calls. Then I'll be drawing curtain on tonight's program. Then I'm also pay Odi Haro Enyiwa. Mo ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tí wọ́n sọ pé ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kájọlà. A ní láti ṣe findings dáadáa kó tó di wípé a gbé sí orí atẹ́gùn tá a bá ṣe findings dáadáa tá a bá rí wípé lóòótọ́ ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ o then a máa padà wá sí orí ètò láti wá fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa ní information ṣùgbọ́n báyìí ò bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn àti ìfìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ torí pé bí mo ṣe gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lórí platform kó tó di wípé a lọ sórí atẹ́gùn ni mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pé àwọn ìpè lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan tí a ti make àwọn calls ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní àwọn tí wọ́n wà lágbègbè yẹn tí mo lè kàn sí wọ́n ní àwọn ò tí ì fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ wọn ò tí ì fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká wò ó ká tún wo orí platform yẹn bóyá lóòótọ́ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ àti up till now àti fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ o bóyá lóòótọ́ ni o bóyá lóòótọ́ kọ́ ṣe rí a ń láti wà very careful at this juncture kì í ṣe pé ká torí pé bóyá a fẹ́ jà àwọn fake information ká máa gbé síta àbí kẹ́ máa fún wa ní fake information pé eléyìí máa tún gbé ayé o ẹ jẹ́ ká tún jọ ká fún un léléyìí jẹ kò ń ṣe fault àwọn tó lọ sórí platform tí wọ́n lọ ń ṣe program àbí tí wọ́n sọ pé nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ kì í ṣe gbogbo wa náà la lè ní àmúmọ́ra tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. I made that mistake sometimes ago tí wọ́n ju fídíò kan sí mi tí mo sáré nà sórí atẹ́gùn so after tí mo wò tí mo sọ́ọ̀dì dáadáa mo rí pé kíní yìí kò ń ṣe Nàìjíríà ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ màtí máa ṣe findings wọ́n sọ wípé Cameroon ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní the English speaking part of Cameroon ó ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ so before then mi ò ṣerú mistake yẹn màá make sure pé mo ṣe findings dáadáa and after then mo ti sọ pé any information tí n bá gbọ́ I will make sure I find out the truth so màá wá ìṣúdé ìsàlẹ̀ ìkòkò ẹ ṣeun ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ní pé máa lọ lónìí tí a bá gba ìpè lẹ́yìn ìṣẹ́jú méjì a máa kángára wa kúrò ní orí ètò yìí a máa lọ a sọ pé ó tún di ọjọ́ mi o ọjọ́ rẹ ìpèkè elédùà kí ó ṣọ́ ìpàdé wa ní ọjọ́ mi ọjọ́ rẹ àwọn yẹn sọ pé ṣé kò ní ṣe program lọ́la ni màá ṣe program lọ́la láti ọlọ́run ọba kí ọlọ́run ọba kí ó ṣọ́ wa ju ọ̀la lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọlọ́run ò ní pa wá báyà àti ìṣetán àti kó mo sọ fáwọn èèyàn mo ní èmi ò fẹ́ pẹ́ láyé o tí n bá ti lo 200 years ó ti tó mi ó bá ti pé 200 bá ti gbẹ́ni ó bá ti pé 200 years gẹ́gẹ́ o kẹ́ oníbodè sílẹ̀kùn fún mi kí n máa lọ àbẹ́ẹ̀ rí i pé mi ò lójú kòkòrò rárá àtọ́ mi ò lójú kòkòrò bá ti lo 200 years kó oníbodè sílẹ̀kùn kó jẹ́ kí n máa bọ̀ ẹ ṣé gan ẹ̀yin bàbá àti ẹ̀yin ìyá wa ìṣẹ́jú kan ló kù lẹ́yìn ìṣẹ́jú kan báyìí tá a bá ti gba ìpè a máa ṣe kíni a máa round up ṣùgbọ́n ìṣẹ́jú kan tó kù yìí ẹ jẹ́ kí a máa fi ṣe kíni ká máa fi ṣe ìpolówó ọjà ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn onígbọ̀wọ́ wa ní orí ètò yìí àwọn onígbọ̀wọ́ wa ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀ àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín.
Change your 6 story into a health story today with Juice Plus. With Juice Plus, you can activate and reactivate your healthy lifestyle and get grinding again in your day-to-day activities and enhancing total productivity in whatever you do. At Juice Plus, we make all-round healthy food blend that reduces your belly fat and speed up your metabolism. Other health benefits you get at Juice Plus include increased energy, increased recovery, liver cleaning, manpower, stress and anxiety reduction, hair and nail strengthening, decreased allergies, helps sleep better, improved skin, improves pregnancy condition, helps lose weight, inflammation reduction, and lots more. Visit http://bfemi-davis.canada.juiceplus. Juice Plus, health for all good.
ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀ àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa pátápátá níbikíbi tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa lórígun mẹ́rin àgbáńlá ayé pátá a ti ṣètò lónìí a ti gbìyànjú àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ kọ́lọ́n kó ṣọ́ pàdé wa ní ọ̀la ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa àwọn kan sọ pé àbẹ̀rù ń bà mí ni mi ò fẹ́ sọ òótọ́ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní kinní ni náà kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó yẹ ká ẹ mọ̀ pé àní bo àwọn òṣìkà àwọn ọ̀bàyéjẹ́ àwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ibi tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ bá ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe findings kádẹ̀ wá ó ní ẹ̀wádìí ohun gbogbo dájúdájú kẹsìn di tí ń ṣe òtítọ́ mú ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀ ó tán lẹ́nu ó kù síkù bí àṣà àwọn bàbá wa kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lónìí tó bá di ọ̀la ní àṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba ẹ jẹ́ ká tún fi ire àti ayọ̀ pàdé ṣùgbọ́n títí di ìgbà náà ńkọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ǹjẹ́ ṣáà ní gbé bàbá wa ẹ̀gbọ́n wa Sunday Igboho wa ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá nìyẹn kí wọ́n wá bá wa dá sí ètò yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí arákùnrin Jigawa yẹn nìyẹn ẹ jẹ́ kí bàbá yìí bá wa parí ẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí kó bá wa parí ẹ̀. Kí a tó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa nílé ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ orin ilẹ̀ Odùduwà kí a tó fún yín ní orin yẹn ká máa fún yín jẹ orin ilẹ̀ Odùduwà la máa fi kásẹ̀ ètò yìí ńlẹ̀ o ó dàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ká fire pàdé ká sùn láyọ̀ ká jí láyọ̀ o ká má tójú oorun dójú ikú ká má ti pàládé pọ̀ ẹ̀sán àní fàdá pàdé o tá a bá wá fi pàdé ńkọ́ ká má fi ṣẹ́ra wa orúkọ tèmi ò tí ì yí padà Ìjìnlẹ̀ Marcus apèdègbà yìí gbogbo ilẹ̀ Turkey Guru Maharaj adẹ́rìn pòṣónú ilẹ̀ Odùduwà yìí kò ní bọ́dà lè ké àti èké ènìyàn kò ní bá wọn lé ayé ṣùgbọ́n aṣojú èmi aṣojú ẹ̀yin ojú wa la máa fi rí ètí wa la máa fi bá gbogbo ara báyìí la máa fi jẹ ìgbádùn ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àṣà àwọn alálẹ̀ ó dàárọ̀. Ó dàbí a ní ìpè kan já gba ìpè yìí wọ́n ní ká padà wá sórí ètò. Hello. Ẹ káalẹ́ sà.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o.
Ẹ sà ẹ káàárọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ wa.
Ẹ má bínú pé ó lè ká tó dá sí ètò.
All right sà.
ẹ sà ẹ má bínú o.
Yes, sir.
Àwọn nǹkan kan lèmi fẹ́ ká take note.
Okay, sir.
Tí mi rí.
Yes, sir.
And mo dẹ̀ believe ni pé tí a bá ní observation,
Yes,
I bring it on board.
Okay, sir.
Kí a lè rí strategize torí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣẹ́rí
Okay, sir.
àwọn Fúlàní herdsmen tó ń pààyàn yìí.
Fúlàní terrorist, sir.
Adàpín sà. Ẹ rí i pé wọ́n ń pààyàn. Traces tá à ń rí àwa là ń rí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Torí pé àwa là ń dídùn kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwọn ò lo social media.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
Wọ́n pààyàn silently.
Yes.
Sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
Tí a bá fẹ́ wá tá a bá fẹ́ bá àwọn tó ń pa wá tá a bá fẹ́ bá wọn jà. Tàbí tí wàá ní ọ̀tá náà láàrin wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tó fún àwọn tó pa wá ní information.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé ìwọ̀nba lè a gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ di ara wa mọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir, you are right 1001%.
Tá a bá fẹ́ lọ bá tá a bá fẹ́ bá àwọn ọ̀tá wa jà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
Tá à ń polongo pé a fẹ́ lọ bá wọn jà. Ṣé mọ̀ pé tọmọdé bá ní tó bá dàgbà.
Orí ẹyẹlé ló máa fi fọ́kọ mu. Orí
ẹyẹlé yẹn náà
kò ní jẹ́ ó dàgbà.
Ọmọ yẹn kó dàgbà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tí a bá fẹ́ bá wọn jà a ní láti publicize ẹ̀.
You are right. Absolutely right. Correct.
Lábẹ́lẹ̀ la máa ṣe wọn ọmọṣẹ́ tí Fúlàní tó máa ń dẹran bọ̀ tó bá rí Fúlàní ẹgbẹ́ wọn tó ti kú bí 50 sílẹ̀ tí wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó pa wọ́n tó dọ̀la tọ́tù lọ síbòmí ìtọ́jú rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó dọ̀tula tọ́tù lọ síbòmí ìtọ́jú rí kọ́tù tó pa wọn èèyàn míì ṣé àmọ́ kó wọn mọ̀ nǹkan tó pa wọn lógbó yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwọn náà ní fẹ́ gba ọ̀nà yẹn mọ́.
Sure. Wọ́n tẹ̀ ní fẹ́ wá sítòsí bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́ rárá tó kàn ṣe gbọ́ ọ̀nà.
Wọ́n á padà gbogbo ọ̀nà tó bá dẹ̀ sí ìpá àwọn fẹ́ gbà tó bá rí pé wọ́n pa wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ fúnra náà wọ́n máa padà.
Sure.
Torí wọn ò mọ ẹni tó ń bá wọn jà. Àwọn politician wa náà wọn ò mọ ẹni tó pa wọ́n. Àwọn náà ìpayà mú wọn. Ìpayà ó máa mú wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá ti ń pariwo jù lórí social media, àwọn èèyàn á wá náà wọ́n wá interview wa.
Sure.
Gbogbo àwọn journalist wá interview wa yẹn ṣe rò pé wọ́n fẹ́ràn wa.
Èmi gan máa béèrè question tó máa implicate wa.
Àdàfún yìí wọ́n fẹ́ gba more information lọ́wọ́ èèyàn ni. Kò wá sí agbára téèyàn lè ní ilé ayé yìí. Téèyàn bá ti kó rẹ̀ níjànú.
Ó léwu gan.
Ó léwu gan.
Sure.
Àwọn Yíbò, àwọn Niger Delta àti àwọn Yorùbá. Tabade die within ourselves. Oníkálukú di territory ẹ̀ mú gidi. Ẹ rí pé àwọn pípù yìí in no time I'm a wife.
Wọn ò ní agbára táwa ń fún wọn yìí publicity táwọn fún wọn ló kàn fún wọn lágbára. They don't have that power. They don't have the manpower.
Wọ́n ò nágbára kò dẹ́ tí wọ́n ní ọpọlọ.
No.
Ṣùgbọ́n owó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn tó bá ti mọ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n fún àwọn èèyàn wa lówó.
Àwọn lórí burúkú èèyàn wa.
Ìdí ni mo ṣe ń bi àwọn èèyàn wa yẹn ṣe rí táwọn èèyàn bá ń dáwó táwọn èèyàn contribute owó tó ń contribute owó tí ó bá yí ní interest kankan tó bá yà àwọn èèyàn padà á tó àwọn èèyàn. So a ní láti re-strategize àwọn tó bá fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ká dẹ̀ gbàgbé pa social media pé wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn lọ o social gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí fi nǹkan tó dáa ni torí ẹ̀ yóò di front line ẹ̀ create awareness àwọn tó bá wà ní front line yẹn
kó má máa gbé síta at all.
They don't need it at all. Ẹ ṣe gan nǹkan tí mo kàn ní kíra dá sí nìyẹn.
God bless you sir.
Ẹ ṣe gan sir.
Ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀ sir.
Yes sir.
Ẹ ṣe gan sir. Ẹ̀yin tí bàbá yìí rán mi létí kí n tó lọ ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá fẹ́ fi owó ran àwọn èèyàn wa lọ́wọ́ nílé ohun tí wọ́n ń jà fitafita yìí ẹ kàn sí wa lẹ́yìn ètò a máa tọ́ yín sọ́nà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa rìn ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run a máa tọ́ yín sọ́nà ṣùgbọ́n àní gbé eléyìí síta lórí social media ẹ kàn sí wa lẹ́yìn ètò mo dẹ̀ tún wá fẹ́ fi dá yín lójú pé gbogbo nǹkan kí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá fi sílẹ̀ ó wà secure torí náà mo ṣe ń sọ wípé ẹnikẹ́ni èèyàn kéèyàn tó bá sọ pé lórí ilẹ̀ Odùduwà yìí wípé ó máa ṣe bìtà òun máa dálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá á bìrù wọn léèrè. ṣé ẹ rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá wa tí wọ́n pè tán wọ́n ní ọmọdé ti sọ pé òun fẹ́ fi orí ẹyẹlé fọkànmú tóun bá dàgbà orí ẹyẹlé ọ̀hún ò ní jẹ́ kó dàgbà láṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ ìkówójọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yìí ó máa fi kówó yìí sápò ara wọn kóun lè fi ẹ̀rí ìṣara wọn pẹ̀lú àṣẹ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba tó bá kó owó ọ̀hún jọ àìsàn ló máa fi ná tó bá tún fi wo àìsàn lórí aya lórí ọmọ láṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba kò ní rí wọn wò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nítorí pé àwọn tí wọ́n ń jà yìí wọ́n ń jà fún ọjọ́ iwájú wa ni. hello.
hello ẹ káàárọ̀.
ẹ káàárọ̀ sàyìn èèyàn wa ẹ ṣáà ká lọ lélẹ̀ ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ pa à ń lọ.
tẹ́rí mi ti ẹ̀fẹ́ dá sétò tẹ́lẹ̀ wàláì mi ìfẹ́ dá sétò bọ̀ tí ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá yẹn sọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sàn.
ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́gbọ́n náà sọ ó dẹ̀ wú mi lórí gan.
ṣẹ́gun sàn.
ṣe gẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ sàn.
ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ wú mi lórí gan. ṣe rí ọmọdé ni mí ò mí ṣe àgbàlagbà ọ̀bọ̀ tọmọ Yorùbá ni mí.
mo mọ̀ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n wa ní sàn bàbá wa ní sàn bàbá wa ní sàn.
wọ́n sọ wípé Yorùbá sọ wípé wọn ò ní kí ọmọdé kó má dẹ́tẹ̀.
ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti lè dánú
gbogbo.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. ṣe rí in olden days ẹ jẹ́ kí tẹ̀ gbé èèyàn sẹ́gbẹ́ náà. ṣe rí ní gbogbo ẹ̀yà mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó wà ní Nàìjíríà Yorùbá ló lágbára jù Yorùbá ló gbọ́n jù. but à ń ṣe kí ni ọgbọ́n tá a ní agbára tá a ní àfi ṣe ra wa fúnra wa. ṣe rí nígbà tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan lánàá ṣé ìjẹta mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan tẹ́nìkan ta kò mí lórí kinní. ṣe rí àwọn bàbá wa tá à ń bù wọ̀nyí tá bá ti fà wọ́n mára tó ò bá ti gbọ́ àá fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. ṣẹ́gẹ̀tì àá fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ ní olden days tí Yorùbá bá fẹ́ jà ṣé bí à ń lo gbogbo àwọn tá à ń fìnà dè tá à ń fìkò tá à ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣé bí à ń lo gbogbo kinní wọ̀nyẹn láyé àtijọ́. ṣẹ́gẹ̀t à ń lo gbogbo kíní wọ̀nyẹn láyé àtijọ́ tí Fúlàní bá débì kan tá a ti fìnà dé tí gbogbo bẹ̀ wọn yẹn tí tó ń débẹ̀ tó kó ẹran débẹ̀ tí gbogbo ẹran wọn kú tó kẹran bí 150 débẹ̀ tí 100 kú lé ní ọ̀túnla tí 50 kú wọ́n máa sá sẹ́yìn agbára wà lọ́wọ́ wa àwa lakàn fọwọ́ra wa ṣera wa.
ẹ kàn jẹ́ ká lo agbára yìí náà
ẹ wo náà àdéhùn ń ṣe ẹ rí pé àwọn èèyàn ò kì í pẹ́ mọ́ kí ló fà á nítorí pé kò sí òtítọ́ nítorí pé kò sí ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run kò sí ìbẹ̀rù àgbà. ṣé understand? so nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ ni wípé ọ̀rọ̀ social media yẹn kí àwọn èèyàn wa kàn yé gbé gbogbo nǹkan sí social media tó bá yàgbẹ́ can you imagine ẹlòmíì dídòdò just ordinary dòdò á tún gbé sí social media. ṣé understand? so ẹjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ social media yẹn ẹ máa bá wa máa báwọn àwọn èèyàn wa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí kó wọn máa gbé gbogbo nǹkan sí social media lórí àwọn Fúlàní tó ń pààyàn ń sìn àwọn Fúlàní tó ń pààyàn ń sìn wọn ò gbé àwọn èèyàn tó ń pa wọn ò gbé social media wọn ò gbé social media tó ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ social media yẹn ẹ máa bá wa máa tẹnumọ́ fún àwọn èèyàn wa kọ́ máa tẹnumọ́ fún àwọn èèyàn wa irú èmi tí mo yí báyìí sọ̀rọ̀ yìí nísìnyí mi ìjìnà sílé o Áfíríkà ni mo wà ní Ghana mi ìjìnà sílé.
Ọ̀yá ẹ bá wa gbẹ́ wò wọ́.
tí bá fẹ́ padà sí Nàìjíríà èdè ni mo ti padà sí Nàìjíríà.
Ọ̀yá ẹ bá wa gbẹ́ wò kẹ́ lọ darapọ̀ máwọn èèyàn wa lè.
yes lẹ́yìn ilé wa ń bẹ̀yẹn bá gbọ́ káàtì ẹ̀pààyàn ń bẹ̀yẹn kò sẹ́ni tó bá kò sí social media fẹ́ wá sí lẹ́yìn ìkùlé ilé bàbá wa lẹ́dáàtì mi kò sí kan social media fẹ́ wá síbẹ̀ kò sí kan tó pè ní social media mi ì mọ problem àwọn ọmọ èèyàn àti kíni kan wà tí mo fẹ́ sọ ẹ wá Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ ká nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa kò ń ṣe táìmù tí wàhálà wà ńlẹ̀ yìí la fẹ́ máa ta ara wa sọnù pé eléyìí òkè eléyìí wá láti Òṣogbo eléyìí Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ ni eléyìí Ìbàdàn ni ẹ má jẹ́ ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn
kò sí yẹn mọ́ kò sí yẹn mọ́ láàrin wa ń sìn kò sí yẹn mọ́ láàrin àwọn tó wà ń sìn ṣùgbọ́n the only problem ta ní làwọn tí wọ́n ń tà wá.
àwọn kan jáde láti Èkó tó ń sọ pé àwọn kì í ṣe Odùduwà nation.
ẹ wo wọn tẹ bá lọ wo wọn dáadáa ẹ sà tẹ bá lọ wo wọn dáadáa àwọn ẹrú ọwá ni àwọn tó bá láyé wá àwọn tí politician tí wọ́n ń lo political talk ni wọn kì í ṣe ọmọ yìí wọn kì í ṣe ara wa they are against us gbogbo àwọn yẹn la máa fi wọn sáyè tán wà kò sọmọ Yorùbá tòótọ́ tó jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá gidi tó kì í sọ pé ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó yẹ pé àwọn politician wọn ti ráyè wọn wọ́n ti ta ọjọ́ ọ̀la wọn fún politician wọn ni wọ́n sọrú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
so ẹ jẹ́ ká parapọ̀ ẹjọ́ ń tún Ọlọ́run anyway tá a bá ti bọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá pàdé problem ta kàn ní nìyẹn tí àwọn Ìgbò wà bí báyìí tí wọ́n bá ti ríra wọn kìdí kan ọdún mọ́.
ibi tá a ti ṣe mistake ni ẹ sà.
wọ́n ti da bàbá wọn ti da bàbá ìyá wọn ti da tẹ̀gbọ́n
ibi tá a ti ṣe mistake ni ẹ sà. ẹ sà
wọ́n sọ èdè síra wọn ti da tẹ̀gbọ́n tàbí.
yóò lé ẹ̀yà.
bọ́tà wa Yorùbá tá a bá rẹ irú ẹ̀yìn sí mo ti ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yín.
bẹ́ẹ̀ sàn.
tẹ bá jẹ́ lómi tí bá sọ èdè ìlú yín ti bá sọ sí yín Yorùbá lẹ máa fi dá mi lóhùn.
àtàwọn ṣe pé fún mi ẹ tí ì ṣèdè mi gan mo ń ṣèdè mi.
torí pé no ẹ máa fi Yorùbá dá mi lóhùn torí pé mo ní ìdìrànlọ́wọ́ ti mọ̀ pé mo ní ìdìrànlọ́wọ́.
tí mi ò bá ní lágbára tí mi ò bá lágbára láti ràn yín lọ́wọ́ máa ní ẹ̀sà kò sí nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ mi ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run tó má dẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ mi máa ṣe kojú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣùgbọ́n mi ò ní tó.
kò ń ṣẹ̀yìn
ok ẹlòmíì òótọ́ lẹ pa ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀.
mo kàn sọ bí ọ̀rọ̀ ni kò ń ṣẹ̀yìn.
òótọ́ ni ẹ parọ́ you're absolutely correct. Okay.
ẹ ṣe o ó dàrọ.
All right sir, God bless you sir. Ó dàrọ sir. Yá ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ó dàrọ ọ̀yá orin ilẹ̀ Odùduwà ẹ bá wa gbé sókè àní padà wá tẹ́ ẹ bá pè wá àní gbé kọ́ ọ̀mù ó dàrọ.
òṣèlú Yorùbá ò mọmọ ìyá mọ́ wọ́n tara lé wọn lọ́pọ̀ dànù ohun tàjẹ́ òní jẹ́ pé. ìwà ọmọ Yorùbá kan ní dùn mí ká mọ̀ tọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú gbogbo tọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú bá ti délẹ̀ Yorùbá ò mọmọ ìyá mọ́ wọ́n tara lé wọn lọ́pọ̀ dànù ohun tàjẹ́ òní jẹ́ pé ẹ̀tanú òṣèlú ní sọmọ Yorùbá dẹ́dú arinlẹ̀ a kì í sùn nílé ẹni ká fọrùn rọ́ ni mo gbọ́ tí wọ́n wí o. Igi ti ń dá lóko ó ti ń wọ́ para lé o ajá ti ń jì ó ti ń pèrò ọ̀nà Yorùbá ronú o tọ̀tẹ̀ yìí ò gbọ́dọ̀ dàbí Àfọ̀njá Aláàfin Ahọ́nẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ sí ẹ mọ́ torí selfish interest ìjẹkújẹ wọ̀bì àwọ̀nbílíkì àtàǹbíṣàn 2023 kẹta wà sóko ẹrú ẹ̀yin lẹ gbowó orí Abíọ́lá lọ́jọ́ sí wọ́n dẹ̀mí rẹ̀ légbodò Yorùbá ò rí nǹkan kan ṣe ilé bàbá ọmọ kì í bọmọ lẹ́rù ni mo gbọ́ tí wọ́n wí o inú fu àyàfu lọmọ Yorùbá fi ń gbé nílẹ̀ Odùduwà ẹ wo orúkú tó pọba aládé Olúfọ̀n fún Ifọ̀n Mrs Olúfúnkẹ́ Olúkùnrin ń kọ́ Dr. Aborode tó kàwé tó gbàmì ẹ̀yẹ ọkọ̀ olóyún ń kọ́ kí kàdíẹ̀ kí ń dákẹ́ ikú oró ni gbogbo wọn kú ìjọba àtàwọn agbófinró ò rí nǹkan kan ṣe ìgbà tí sisi ń jẹlẹgbò kò sẹ́ni tó rí wí elégbò wá ń jẹ sisi ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀ kiri Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò Ìbà Gani Adams aṣojú ogun ọmọ Yorùbá má gbàgbé májẹ̀mú àtàdéhùn tó jẹ́ níwájú àwọn alálẹ̀ wa àti fi ọjọ́ yìí àwòdì a sì mọ̀ pé o lè gbẹ́dì rẹ ẹ̀rọ ò gbọ́dọ̀ rí gbọ́wọ́ kápẹ́ pé ò gbọ́dọ̀
wọ́n ń ṣe wá ó pọ̀ ju oore tí wọ́n ṣe fún wa lọ. gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba aládéládé nílẹ̀ yorùbá ọ̀nìrìṣà aláàfin ọ̀yọ́ awújalẹ̀ ìjẹ̀bú alákí ẹ̀gbá olúwo ìwó olówó ọ̀wọ̀wú gbogbo yín pátápátá ẹ pẹ́ bírí ká ẹ pẹ́ bírí kòtò ìjọ ẹ̀yin ọba lódìjọba tí wọ́n ń ṣe lé wa lórí o. ilẹ̀ oòdùà yóò gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn ẹlẹ́tàánú olóṣèlú kí gbogbo wọn lọ sí mẹ́dọ̀gbà. gbogbo ń tó yẹ kí yorùbá bínú sí sódà akátúwá mọ́ àgbọ́pẹ́ Sunday Igboho ní bínú. àánú ṣe fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà olóṣèlú ilẹ̀ yorùbá ó tó kẹ́ ẹ bínú lórí irú èyí láì fi kọ́ ẹni ní gbogbo yín tún lọ́ọ́ fi gbolẹ̀ níwájú ààrẹ. igi da aṣáájú ló dojo ìjọba fúlàní wá kó wa sí wàhálà. mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ rántí pé àyè làfọ̀já gba fúlàní tí lọ́rùn fi bọ́ lọ́wọ́ wa po. dùgbẹ̀dùgbẹ̀ ó dùgbẹ̀dùgbẹ̀ dùgbẹ̀dùgbẹ̀ tí ń fi yóò gbọ́dọ̀ jábọ́. ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀tàdún òṣèlú kí gbogbo yín ó fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. torí tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣe èrè lọ́jọ́ iwájú ilẹ̀ oòdùà yóò fi dùn wò. yorùbá wá ẹ ṣe jẹ́ kí gbogbo owó ń mọ ní oòdùà yìí tìpìlẹ̀ o. bí wọ́n bá wá bí ọ́ lẹ́rẹ̀ wípé ta ló parí ewì ìṣètì rẹ sọ fún wọn wípé ọmọ adékúnlé ni àyànfẹ́ lórúkọ tẹ́mi jẹ́ mọ̀nsúrù oníkòbókò ìmọ̀ràn.